Hello, hello, happy Sunday. Fuck, it's a Sunday. Where's me scene? There it is, there it is. Hello, hello. I'm streaming a little bit later today, so it wouldn't surprise me if there isn't going to be anyone here, but honestly, that doesn't mean I can't play the game, do you know what I mean, darlings? Oh my god, there's an enemy right there. Why am I over here?
Shape the shapeless.
Oh, my character's level 40 as well. I'm just here, like, fighting level 55 thingies just because I was trying to get some, stuff done for me data bank and stuff like that. And I wanted to get more of the map uncovered. That's what I've been doing in my own free time, just getting more of the map uncovered and just doing things to try and get more pulls. I haven't managed to pull Carmelia yet though, which is quite sad. That's the whole reason I was doing it. But we've still got quite a bit of story missions to do, so let's get back to that. Let's get to it. To Mount Firmament, actually, one sec. I want to... Just as a... I think I do want to ascend some people, so I need that green thing for her and that flower.
Hopefully, we'll make new findings.
I need that flower and whatever that is. Where can I get that? Morning aches. And then...
Today will be a fine day.
That, I've got all the other materials. We'll start off with her, because we've got all the materials that's set to Lorelei Early Access. I don't want to go to an area in the game that I'm not supposed to be in yet. Oh, it's just a boss fight, right? I don't want it to influence my story though. Or maybe I'll have to wait for her.
Today will be a fine day.
But
let's reach farther destinations together.
We will do her. Track. Oh, we're quite close to that track. Let's fast travel. Is it that big mountain that I had to climb up the other day? Oh my god, what have I spawned into? I probably could have just left them to it. I really like playing Yang Yang, and I know she's not considered good, but I like her playstyle. I really do.
Sentinel, protect me. Judgment time. Bluebird, be my salvation. Purify to the Sentinel. Power of the Sentinel. Path is arduous. Shielding others is my duty. Let me be my Take it.
Okay, that last bit might have just been a little bit overkill, but we move.
Beware.
There it is. That's the big boy. I thought I was playing Phoebe. Oh my god, he's grabbed me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Get him away from me! Oh! Oh my god, he does so much damage.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization. Speeding up. Photosynthesis. Different. Don't worry.
Oh my god.
Sentinel protects me.
Thank god for that.
Be my salvation.
Phoebe's so good for highly mobile, like, thingy characters just because she can teleport between them two things. And I really like that about her. And I really like Yang Yang because she gets her ultimate really quick. And in my opinion, it's quite a strong ultimate. And I like this little combo thing she does when she goes up in the air. I don't know, I've just been really enjoying playing her. Like, again, it's just been down and we've got our ultimate again already, like... How can we complain about that?
Answer me to the sentinel. Doesn't hurt. I'm okay. Path is arduous. Silence.
Let's get out of that. Let's get a bit of distance.
Shielding others is my duty. In the name of Imperator.
Are some characters better at dodging than others as well? I don't know if that's a thing, but I honestly feel like I dodge so much better as Yang Yang.
Don't worry. Synchronization. Sentinel protects me.
Let's get TBM, we need some heals.
Life is in everything. Glow for me.
So is it the photosynthesis that heals? I don't quite understand how she works.
Photosynthesis. I can use some fertilizer. Let me be your blade. Synchronization. Sentinel protects me. Crystals, give me strength. Descent. Purify. Shielding. Let me be your blade.
There we go, there we go. It weren't too difficult. Did we only get one? Oh, wait, there's a reward. I was like, wait. We got two. Is that going to be enough? All that just to level up Yang Yang, like
Let's reach
Ascender.
farther destinations together.
We need one more. As if that's the only way. As if that is the only way we can get it as well. Is there a way for me to trigger the fight again? How do I get... Where is the exit? I can't even see. Is that it? Yeah. My screen is so dim that looked like it was just like bark against the wall or something like that. I'm like, what is that? Is my mic definitely on? Let me just make sure. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's all good. It's all good. Let's see if I can trigger it again. That's a bit annoying. Where is it? Resonators. If I click
Let's
it.
reach farther destinations together.
Like, if I just detect it, will it work? But I don't need to fast travel. I mean, it's still the outside. Let's just.
Let's reach
I'm
farther destinations together.
Even though I've been playing this game a little bit on my own, I still kind of don't really know how things work properly, like how to trigger events and stuff. Because obviously, like when I play Star Rail, you just do calyxes and stuff like that, don't you? Is this gonna trigger it, or is it like a once a day type thing?
Beware.
Oh, there it is.
Precipitant. Speeding up. Speeding up. Speeding up. Sentinel, protect me. Silence. Ha! Doesn't hurt. I'm okay. Yeah. Purify. Path is arduous. Shielding others is my duty. Pain is my penitence. Let me be your blade. Speeding up. Serenade. Glow for me. Luminous energy. Listen up. Let me be your blade. Tempest. Don't worry. I can't take it. Sentinel, protect me. Bluebird, be my salvation. What? What? To the Sentinel. Pain is my vanity.
Oh my god, she's gonna die. She did die.
Speeding up. Difference.
Oh my god. No, I didn't mean to do that.
I can use some fertilizer. Photosynthesis.
Oh my god.
Ha! Ha! Going again. Luminous energy. Let me be your blade. Synchronization. Leave it to me.
Keep pressing that button by accident.
Precipitant. Tempest. Speeding. I can.
Oh my god, he grabbed me. He grabbed me.
Going against what?
This would have been a lot easier if Phoebe didn't die. A lot easier. Because even though I do prefer the fighting style of Yang Yang, Phoebe's just so much better damage-wise. So much better. But we should have enough now.
Let's reach farther destinations
We just
together.
need to get some flowers. We can get that from the pharmacy, apparently. We can get that from the pharmacy. I think we need 4. Where is the pharmacy? Pressing the wrong buttons.
Against the wind.
I think I'm slowly becoming a non-Yang Yang hater. Like, I used to find her a bit annoying and she whispers a lot, but honestly, she's starting to grow on me a little bit. TrxvisXO though, can't say the same for her. Just can't do it. Miss Coco, do you need something? I need to figure out a place to put this box. Maybe here would do. Her daughter's dealing with a rare illness, non-life-threatening for now, but it could get worse. Is there no cure? Doctors have tried everything, but regular medicine isn't working. There's one last hope though. Yes, my teacher handled a similar case before, and I still have the prescription from back then. The issue is, the crucial guide drug is tough to get. What's a guide drug? The guide drug is the most critical ingredient in the prescription. Currently, only some wealthy folks have the guide drug we need, and they probably won't sell it for money unless you can find some rare items to exchange with them. Oh, by the way, Rover, have you ever heard of something called Bell Spiriton? Not at all. If we had that Bell Spiriton, we could use it to exchange for the guide drug. It's not something easy to obtain. Miss Coco? Miss Coco, do you know how to get it? I'll do anything. You can only find Bell Spiriton from a Calamity class tacit discard called Bell Born Geochalone, however you say that. Have you heard of it? Fought one but didn't find any Bell Spiriton. Seriously, you took it down? You're not pulling my leg, right? Even so, you didn't get the Bell Spiriton, that's a pity. How can this be? Is there really no way? Miss Coco, any ideas? Well, there's someone I know who might still have some Bell Spiritons, but the problem is, he's a bit unreliable. Can we really trust him? Not sure, but he did sell me plenty of rare TD materials before. It seems like he's got a few tricks up his sleeve. Please tell me how I can find him. Please tell me how I can find him. No matter how slim the hope is, I'll give it a try. I want to help. Thanks. So let this lady stick around to help me prepare other herbs. I'll leave the task of obtaining Spiriton to Lohan. Sound good? No problem. No problem. Leave it to me. His name's Lion Fang, and he hangs around the theatre all the time. You just spot him there. How will I know who he is? He goes by TD Hunter and talks a big game about hunting formidable TDs. Although, no one has actually seen him fight. If you see someone being loud and boastful over a tea at the theatre, that's Lion Feng. But can I buy some flowers, please?
Greetings. She found pharmacy here.
I want some medicines. I want to buy some flowers.
What type of medicine are you looking for today? I might be able to make it taste good.
She sounds a bit like Tracer, so I'm going to have to change my whole voice for her. So, darling, basically, I want some of these white flowers, the wintry bell. I need about 4 of them. Could I get some, please?
Be sure to pay close attention to the contraindication and side effects of your medication.
Don't worry, darling. I'm not going to be taking them willy-nilly. It's just so I can ascend myself. And I want some of these. I think I need them for...
Be sure to pay close attention to the
Verena, or whatever she's called. I can't remember her name. Her name just doesn't stick to me.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
Ascend.
The streams are getting louder. What do they have to tell me?
Level up. Let's go. And then Verena.
We'll make new findings.
She needs some of these morning aches. Let's go to the morning aches. Detect, please. Oh, we're not too far from that either. Let's track it, and we'll track this also. Oh, right, we'll just track that. We'll see that on the way. We'll see it on the way. Oh no, we are far from it, but we'll go to this one because then we're on the way. Makes sense to me. Makes sense, it does. There's method in me madness. I haven't updated any skills either, so I feel like I'm gonna have to do that as well. Get my skills up a little bit. Because we haven't done that at all.
Beware.
Yeah, Phoebe's the best at fighting these little shit.
Answer me.
Thank you for the tacit. I'll absorb you. Could I do with some of these metal? Oh, that's one of them things. Oh, I thought it was like a rock. Thought it was like materials. As soon as I went near it, I was like, wait.
Crystals, give me strength.
I find she gets the immune a lot when I use her, so. What even are these? It's just like a spiky rock with geodes coming out. Like I'm fighting a crystal. I thought crystals were supposed to bring like healing energy. Oh my god, hi Kay, how are you, darling? How are you today? Oh my god, I've just dropped into another fight. This is not what we wanted. This is not what we wanted. Why is everyone so high level all of a sudden? But, oh, you're still not well. Oh, that's really sad to hear. Have you been given antibiotics or anything for it? Because you've been ill quite a while now. Oh my god, Yang Yang just went flying. But I'm good, I'm good. I went out last night, so to say I went out and drank last night, I'm doing alright. Oh my god, she's gonna die.
I can use some fertilizer. Roll for me.
I did get a little bit annoyed last night though. My night out got ruined because they wouldn't allow me in one of the clubs. And we must have been stood outside arguing for about 10 hours. Well, I wasn't arguing. It was me and Tasha. Me and Tasha were even the ones even arguing. It was everyone else. People we didn't even know. Arguing with the bouncers over my outfit because there was like, are you joking that he can't come in? Or because I was wearing shorts. And the rules... The rules for the place state that you're not allowed to wear sport shorts, which I get. I wasn't wearing sport shorts though.
Don't worry.
I was wearing like a chino kind of short because I was wearing a blazer. It's an outfit I've worn on my Instagram. Like I've posted a picture wearing it before in the past. And I was so annoyed, but everyone was kicking off, and then someone called the bouncer homophobic, and then he started kicking off, and then he was like, I really need to speak to you alone. And then he pulled me to the side and he was like proper apologising to me, like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. If I've come across like I'm being homophobic in any way, I'm not. I just don't really appreciate that your mates are saying it. And I'm like, listen, I don't know who that woman is. She ain't my mate.
Synchronization.
The whole thing was just embarrassing. No, so I never get ID'd, so I don't really have that issue that people think I look younger. I've been told in the past by people that they think I'm younger than I am, but it's never by much. It's always like the youngest people I've ever thought I am is like 24. So I wouldn't get ID'd if I looked 24 anyway. But like this was just literally a case of I'm wearing shorts, and they're like, you're not allowed to wear shorts in here, and I'm like, I get that to an extent, like, but the outfit that I was wearing, because obviously, like, as I say every single stream, it's all I ever seem to mention on here, but obviously since I've not got like a job currently, I don't have like any income that I can just spend on buying new clothes, so I used to buy clothes every month, new clothes every single month, and now I don't buy any, so I have to wear what I've got. Do you know what I mean? I can only wear what I've got in, and if an outfit means I've got to wear shorts because I ain't got anything else, I've got to wear shorts. Do you get what I'm saying? Let's go and beat these two up. But it was just like annoying.
Listen up.
I'll show you the outfit, what I mean, in a minute. But you, exactly, well, you've got to be. And I wore the outfit once, and I really liked it, and I felt like it was wasted on what I wore it to. So I was like, I'm going to wear it again. You get asked for ID, but they wouldn't let you in the casino because you look 15. Honestly, it's a blessing and a curse looking young. But honestly, before I turned 18, no one would let me in anywhere because I've always looked really younger than I am. And then as soon as I turned 18, I never really got ID'd. It was just typical.
Let me be your blade. Tempest.
It's like they were like, oh, yeah, this guy's an adult. As soon as I turned 18, and I was like, a week ago you wouldn't let me in. You would have ID'd me, and now you're not even ID'ing me. Now I've got ID. Annoying, annoying. But let me just show you which outfit I mean. Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Do I have a window?
With every meeting comes the inevitable parting.
I don't currently have a window
Let's not
capture open. I
dwell
don't
on
know why. Window capture. Okay. So it was... I was wearing that outfit, and because I was wearing that outfit, they were saying like the shorts. They were saying this bit, the shorts just weren't the right dress code. I'm not being funny, but it's a club in the middle of a dingy town. The town literally has 2 clubs. Everyone in there is wearing. All the men are wearing hoodies, horrible jeans, like the really chavvy jeans, like that I've got like all brand names like patched on, and horrible textures like the rib texture and stuff on random patches. The horrible jeans, honestly. If you could get birth control as an item of clothing, it would be them jeans. And they were saying, you can't come in, you're not wearing appropriate clothing. And I'm like, are you joking?
Comes the inevitable
I wouldn't say I'm the most fashionable person on earth, because I'm really not. But this outfit eats for me, in my opinion. I'm someone who wears casual clothes all the time. Like, if you just look at my Instagram, I'm wearing shorts and hoodies all the time. So this outfit, considering all my clothes are casual stuff, this outfit is the best I could do considering I am a poor bitch. And yeah, that's why everyone just started kicking off. It was so bad. Felt so awkward. Because there was like, this girl was just like, are you joking? She's like, are you actually joking? You're not letting him in? She went, have you seen some of the people in there? They look like tramps. And he was like, the security guy was like, yeah, I know. He literally, when he pulled me to the side, he was like, the thing is, he said, it's not me personally. He said, personally, I think your outfit looks good. And if it was up to me, I'd let you in. But he said, what the issue is, we've been given rules and I've got to follow them, otherwise I can lose my job. And I was like, no, I understand that, which is why I wasn't the one kicking off. But it was like, you've seen how people dress in there. He said none of them are wearing anything nice, but for some reason they're allowed. Like, apparently you're not allowed to wear cargo pants in there anymore. I don't really like cargo pants that much on myself personally, so that doesn't really affect me massively, but I know a lot of people wear them currently because it's kind of a trend. Or it was a trend. But the average person takes a while to catch up. I'm just like, is it really that deep? Why is he get off her? Get off her now.
Life is in everything. Now I'm super dehydrated.
Like, I'm not being funny. I had a party that I had to go to, and I didn't want to be the only one who wasn't dressed up. But other than that, I mean, that kind of set the tone for the night for me. But if it wasn't for that, it would have been alright. You have cargo pants in sweatpant material. Yeah, the thing is, I like cargo pants, I just don't like them on myself. I don't pull them off. I also think that cargo pants look better on girls. I think girls look better in cargo pants. They just, I feel like they have nicer designs.
Dark forces approach. Beyond.
I don't know if that makes sense.
Answer me.
Like, I used to always wear cargo pants, but they just, I'm a short person. I'm not short in height, but I'm a person who loves to wear shorts. I will wear shorts at any given chance that I can. I just love wearing them. I think what it is with pants, for me, I find like, I don't know if it's because of like my ADHD or my autism that I apparently have because I got randomly diagnosed with it. Which I never would have thought that I would be diagnosed with that. I just didn't think it for myself. But apparently I have it. And because of that reasoning, I don't know if that's the reason why I don't really like, because I know a lot of people who are like neurodivergent, they don't like wearing clothes that are tight and stuff like that because they feel restricted. And I kind of feel that way about pants. I don't know, it's quite an odd thing to feel, but for me it's more jeans and stuff. I feel like they feel heavy. I will wear pants when it's cold, really cold, like, but if I can wear shorts, I will wear shorts.
Shielding others is my duty.
Oh my god! Okay, we got out of there, but now we've got to climb that fucking mountain again.
Dark forces approach.
It's just fights everywhere.
The name of Imperator. Synchronization.
Yang, you better get away from that the edge of that cliff, because we are not falling off a cliff again. Does that kill them? Does that count as them dying? Oh, we got back up. I will say though, I do like a sweatpant. I do like wearing a sweatpant. But you can't wear them out. It has to be a baggy sweatpant though, for it to be comfortable. She fell off with style. I know, she just flew down with that little bird thing. These keep falling off and just coming back up full health. Oh no, never mind, he didn't. Oh no, he did.
Listen up.
Just trying to get health back up.
I'm just low on fluid. Ha! Life is in everything.
She fell off with style. She glided off that cliff. It's a shame she had to do it though, because we didn't need her to. I don't like playing Marina that much. It takes too long to heal. I wish she had like a faster heal. Right, let's switch back to... Oh, now he's fell off and he's going to be full health again. Are you joking? I don't want to sing Boom Clap to a bunch of uni students. Are you joking?
Answer me.
Also, have you seen that video? There's like a video going around of Chapel Roan at the moment. And people are mad that she
Dark forces approach.
she doesn't...
Be on guard.
She... Basically, people are mad because she's saying that she's too busy to... She's too busy to be someone who's educated on every single thing going on in politics. And people are saying she's entitled because of it, and she's got a lot of self-importance about it. And I really disagree. Like, in my opinion, people think that pop stars just wake up. They think they wake up at 12 PM, they get their makeup done, get their hair done, they'll go to the studio for an hour, and then they'll go home. People think that's what pop stars are up to, and it's really not the case.
Joyful blessings they bring.
Pop stars work longer days than the average person does. Like, for instance, there's a classic quote of Mariah Carey that I see get posted sometimes because people consider it to be iconic. And it'll be her talking about... It's been going around on Twitter for the past, like, day. And there's like a quote that goes around about Mariah Carey where she's shading J-Lo. And it was something about J-Lo says she gets this... J-Lo sleeps 8 hours a day or something like that. Because Mariah Carey says she only gets 3 hours sleep a day. And because of that, people are like...
Be on guard.
Oh, she's she thinks she's got it hard because she's a pop star. Pop stars have an easier life than the normal person, and it's like, I disagree. Yeah, when Mariah Carey's like, Mariah Carey says, if I had the what does she say? What is the quote now? If I had the luxury of not being able to sing my own songs, I'd get 8 hours sleep too. And the fact that Mariah Carey's saying that she got 3 hours sleep during her prime, and Mariah Carey's not someone who dances, or she does a lot. She writes, produces, she does everything else, but she's not someone who like adds choreo to their performances and stuff. So she's not going to be doing dance lessons or anything like that. So she's got that little bit of extra thing that's taken out of her schedule. But every other pop star pretty much, like, I don't know if Chapel Roan, I've not really seen many Chapel Roan performances, but I assume she incorporates some type of choreo, even if it's not necessarily dance, but it's other things like incorporating props in a certain way and stuff like that. Whereas Mariah Carey's typically a standstill with a microphone, and the voice does its own thing kind of singer. She's that type of artist because her thing is the fact that she's one of the best singers of all time. And people are saying because she's claiming to be busy, she's saying she basically said that she tries to be educated on everything, but she can't physically do it. It's impossible because she said, how are people expecting the girls to tour? I feel like it's a bit hard to talk about whilst I'm doing this, but she's like, how are we expected to tour, write, sing, produce, dance, practice, singing lessons, all the stuff that singers are expected to do, and then interviews, and then be expected to have enough time to educate themselves on every single issue that is going on in modern day politics. It's impossible. The average person isn't able to do that. And people are saying that basically she's entitled, she's lazy, and she doesn't want to think it. It's like, she says she wants to, but she can't possibly know all the answers, and she thinks people should stop looking at pop stars for politic advice, like to give inspiration on who to vote for and stuff like that, which is 100% true. People should be doing their own research. They shouldn't be looking at other people for it. People who work 9-to-5 jobs struggle to keep up to date with modern day politics. It's just too much happening.
Don't worry.
And you have the politics of multiple countries being put on you daily as well. Like, I know a lot about American politics, and I'm not even American, because it's forced on us on social media. Like, I feel like I know more about what's going on in other countries than my own. UK politics is a mess, though. I honestly don't have a clue what the hell is going on over here. No, not Young Yang. And I just think it's entitled to assume that a singer has all the time in the world and should be putting in the work for other people. That's just my opinion. I've had some people arguing with me on Twitter over this because I wrote a tweet. Oh my god, we've only got Verena left. What the hell? Oh no, she survived. I thought she died. I still don't know what her ultimate does. I need to read this. Oh my god, my chatbot.
I'm just my dreams.
Oh my god, Verena's died. You've got to do this, Phoebe. You've got to do it. It's all on you now, darling. Who did I revive then? I didn't even know I could do that. Well, she didn't last long.
Power of the Sentinel.
Maybe if we pull this ultimate off, we might be able to. We died. Let's try it again. Let's try that again. We need there's something we need from this. That's why we have to fight it. It's to ascend Verena. But yeah, I don't know if what I said made sense, because I feel like I was just, because I was focused on playing the game, I couldn't really use my words properly, but I tried. Oh my god, she died quick. It made sense. I'm glad I was able to get my words out properly.
Don't worry. It's arduous.
This is kind of hard to beat because I don't understand its move patterns. But yeah, it just bugs me. People think celebrities aren't real people, and it's just annoying. Like, I get why people wouldn't want to, like, think the best of them, because obviously they are a completely different type of person. They don't live the same reality, but we need to stop putting them on a pedestal where we believe that they're superhuman when they're not.
I can take it. Synchronization.
That's just my 2 cents on the matter. Oh my god, that didn't do much. I thought I was going to heal her fully.
Now
Farina, move! Farina, I need you to...
Withering.
Oh, she died again.
Natural.
Just get over here.
Over there.
Oh my
Shielding
god.
others is my duty. I see the light.
How did I die when it was frozen?
I can.
Yeah, we ain't beating this. We ain't beating this.
I should give it my all. Speeding up. Against the wind.
Oh my god.
Synchronization.
Oh my god, I ain't got any fucking stamina.
Stop.
Yeah, maybe we should just give up with this for now. Maybe. One more go. One more go. If I can be a bit more careful with Arena. I'll start off with Phoebe as well. Just be a little more careful with Arena. Not let her
Be on guard.
stay out too long.
Judgment time.
Try and be a little bit more careful in general.
Purify.
It doesn't help that I can't level up Phoebe without going to the new part of the a part of the map that I've not unlocked yet. It says I can do it with early access, but I don't want to see it before I've got there. I don't want to ruin it for me.
Answer me. Path is arduous. Watery depths.
Oh my god, how did she just die like that?
Don't worry. Leave it
I'm
to
free
me.
now. We need to get your heals out. It just happens too quick.
I can use some fertilizer. Oh, this is
I've tried to use her ultimate about 4 times. And it just...
a time to hibernate.
She just died. She just died.
Pain is my penitence. Don't worry.
We're not even halfway health yet. I'm already struggling.
Sentinel protects me. Descent! Bluebird, be my salvation!
It doesn't help that I can't see its beam properly because of it's the same colour as her power. And what the hell was that? Owning missile?
Synchronization.
Right, let's not do that.
Speeding up.
How am I supposed to dodge them? How am I supposed to dodge them? Maybe I need like a shielder. Let's just get out of there. Let's just leave that for another time. Maybe I should focus on leveling up someone else. What about Rover? Can I level up her? What does she need?
Let's reach farther destinations together.
Like Rover might only require... She might only require something simple.
Everyone, as we head toward our shared future.
Yeah, we'll do
leaving the
Rover.
past behind.
And then we'll go to Mount Firmament, because I've been delaying it for quite some time. But yeah, have you seen anything online, anything interesting
Against the winds.
that you've got an opinion on, that you want to share? I don't know, I think I get really thingy with celebrities, like... Because someone was like, you never catch me having pity for a celebrity, and it's like, I don't have pity for her. As the thing is with me, I'm someone who I like to see things from other people's perspectives.
I might be
If
able
that
to
makes
make it
sense.
taste good.
So if someone says something, I'm like, well, if I think about it from where they're looking, I kind of understand what they're saying. I guess I'm empathetic. And I've always been like that. Like, I always try and see
Let me be there for
other
everyone.
people's reasonings.
As the world around me. I can hear it clearer now.
Because for the most part, I don't think people try to be bad. Most people don't try to be bad people. So I think sometimes when you try, if someone does something that's like questionable, depending on what it is, obviously if it's something really bad, there's no justifying it. But if it's like someone's offended someone by saying something like nothing that's actually offensive, like they just said something in a conversation and someone actually got offended by it, and it's like, I'm trying to think of an example. So say if someone's made plans to do something and then this person can't do it, they've suddenly not been able to do it, and they've got a reasoning why. Say if someone's going who they don't get on with, and they had a big fight or something, and then people get aggy with them because they've chose not to go. Myself personally, I'd see it from their point of view and I'd be like, well, they have just had an argument with this person, they don't want it to be uncomfortable for them, and I completely understand the reasoning. But a lot of people aren't like that. They're just not. A lot of people aren't like that. People just like to see the worst in everyone. Oh, you've got some. Put it in chat. I want to read.
And make tacitite weapons here. The folks call me Uncle Ray.
I don't want to rearm. I want to buy some.
A resonator's life is crucial, but their weapon comes close. Pick a reliable one in my place.
Did he have any good weapons actually, or are they all just these crap weapons? There's not even any weapons here. I mean, there is these, but they're not very good. Oh, about Hailey Bieber being a stalker. Yeah, do you know what? The whole Hailey Bieber and Selena thing for me, I don't think that Selena's innocent in the whole situation at all either. I don't know. I used to really like Selena, but I think a lot of what she does, especially like recently, it's kind of makes her unbearable in a way. There's 2 long videos about her. I'm gonna have to have a look. Is it on YouTube? Have a look into it, see the perspective. Because the thing is with Hailey Bieber, in a way, the reason that there's still a thing going on between Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez is because Selena won't drop whatever relationship she had going on. She won't let it die out. Hopefully she will now she's with Benny Blanco, and she seems happy, I guess. But she's dragged on something that's gone on between her and Justin Bieber, like a relationship that she had as a teenager. She's in her 30s now, for so many years after, and in a way it makes her sound obsessed with Justin, to me. And because of that reasoning, Hayley is going to be a certain way about Selena. Doesn't necessarily justify her stalking her though. That's a bit too far. But I honestly believe that if Selena wasn't being the way she was towards Hayley, Hayley wouldn't be thinking about Selena. Do you get what I'm saying? Oh, she checked. Did she really? That's really bad. I didn't even know she had a miscarriage. I'm gonna copy and paste that link into my Discord so I can watch it later. Where's my chat? Where's my chat? I don't even have Discord open. Copy current address. What I'll do is I'll put it in my browser because I can close it and it keeps the tabs there. If I can find my browser, that is. Sometimes the Windows taskbar doesn't like to come up. But it's a rumour. I don't know what the truth is with Selena. For me, I just don't like... I think she has a big victim complex, and for me it makes her seem a little bit unbearable. Like, she just needs to focus on the music and enjoy your life. So Hayley's now copying Sabrina as well. In what way? In what way is she? Like, is she fully copying? Is she fully copying Sabrina, or is it like she's like a fan of Sabrina and she's just copying trends? I'll have to watch it to give more insight. Next time I stream, I would have watched it. I'll put it on for something to watch. I'm always looking for something to watch in the background. And hi, Cherry Milk, how are you, darling? It has been a while, it has. I'm sorry I've not been able to pop into any of your streams recently. Just been busy. Sabrina comes to Fortnite in 8 days. Oh my god, I didn't even know she was coming to Fortnite. I love it. Honestly, I wish I played Fortnite, because when the pop girls become a playable character in Fortnite, I'm like, why aren't I playing this game? Why aren't I playing it? But I need to give it a try. You're trying to get a better boyfriend. Oh my god, that is awful. That is honestly, I can't even imagine how you're feeling right now. It's one of the worst things to go through. But just stay strong. Just stay strong, and I hope you start feeling better soon. I hope, honestly, some people, men, even though how old is he? He's the same age as you, like 16, so 13? Are you 16? I feel like you said you were 16. 16-year-olds, I don't even know, because I've called him a man, but he's not really a man, but like, just the male species in general, they're just dogs, man. And I don't understand why they do shit like that to people. And yeah, I don't know. I just don't understand why people can hurt people in that way. Like, at the end of the day, if someone's cheating and they're not 100%, they're not a good person for one, and they're not 100% committed. And it's like, if you're not feeling that way and you know that there's a chance you could do that, just break up with a person and save them heartache, because honestly it hurts to be broken up with, but at the same time it's better to be broken up with than cheated on. That's even worse. There's a betrayal in that. So I just hate men. This is why I'm eternally single, just because it's easier.
The temporal disruptions.
Let me just make my chat box bigger because I can't quite read it.
Changli,
You have both the Billie Eilish
skins,
Hatsune Miku skin, and Ariana skin.
So far,
Oh my god, I love that. I love that. I didn't even know Hatsune. How do you say that? Is it Hatsune or is it Hatsune? I didn't even know she had a skin.
I don't know how long the stability will hold.
But I remember the
If I go down,
let me just let these just chat whatever they're chatting.
You need only focus on what you have to do.
Okay, Changli, are you done? For some reason, when they start talking, it throws me off. I can't speak at the same time. But there was a Wicked collab. Tease. Oh my god. I can see that because obviously Ariana's had a collab before, but the hype that was around Ariana's past collabs, along with Nicki Minaj's as well. I remember the Nicki Minaj collab had so much hype around it. Honestly, them two skins, the Ariana and the Nicki Minaj ones, that made me want to play the game, and the Mariah Carey one too, because I love Mariah. I do. Which one is the rumoured one? I need to scroll up on my chat box to see it. Let me just have a look. Let me just see. Oh, so is the Hatsune, that's how you say it. So is the Wicked one not happening? Oh, that's a shame. Honestly, I feel like that would have been good. I feel like that could have been a good one for him to I thought that was dead. I feel like that would have been a good skin to have, especially with all the hype around Wicked at the moment. Like, they're missing out on that one. They're missing out. That's exactly my thought process behind it as well, okay? I thought, like, with Ariana having a skin in the past, it made sense to me that it could happen again. Demon Slayer collab coming soon. I don't even know what Demon Slayer is, but it sounds... It's an anime, right? I'm pretty sure it's an anime. I've never watched it, though. I've got to do a quick search, because it might have been the one that I tried once, but some anime styles make me feel weird. I don't know what it is. I've never really watched a lot of anime. I've always wanted to, though. Demon Slayer. I don't think it's Demon Slayer that I've tried to watch. It was one on Netflix ages ago, and I can't remember what it was. I have heard of Demon Slayer, though, because my friends watch it, and they say it's really good. I need to try watching anime. I'm someone who, the thing is with me and watching shows, if it's got like an English dub, I'm probably more likely to watch it because I'm not someone who can just focus on a show 100%, do you know what I mean? I'll randomly go on my phone and I'll randomly do this and I'll randomly do that.
She's a legend.
Because of that, if it's not in English, I'm missing bits. Even though I did watch Squid Game in Korean, and I've managed with that, so maybe I could try it. I think sometimes it's just some of the noises that makes me feel a bit uncomfortable. But the animation, looking at the little pictures I'm seeing on Google Images, I agree. Hi Gray, how are you, darling? How are you? How are you, my love? She is the moment. I'm alright though, I am just tired. I went out last night, went to sleep at 6 AM. I was up for 11 AM. The bags today are bagging. My hands look extra orange as well. I promise they're not that orange in real life. It's just this camera. It just makes my face paler and then it makes my hands orange. I don't know. I hate it. I hate it. You're so excited for My Heroes last season. I'm honestly, give me some anime recommendations and I'll try and check them out and see what they're all about. See what the hype is. Do you know what I mean? I've only ever watched... See, the one anime that I've watched, other than Pokemon, people have always judged me for. Because I watched JoJo Bizarre Adventure. I've not watched all of them. I watched the random season on Netflix, the Stone Ocean one. The one that apparently is the worst one out of all of them, but I really enjoyed it. I liked it, and I don't know if I liked it because I've not watched the other ones. But I was all here for that. I loved it. And it made me want to try it some more. I tried to watch the other JoJo's. I started from season 1. It was so boring though. But apparently season 1's the worst. You've played some Infinity Nikki. I still need to try that game. I just feel like it won't run on my computer. I honestly just don't think it was. I'm playing this in balanced. In like, I think I'm playing it in performance actually because it doesn't work with OBS. My computer has just gone so crap in the past year.
What's the
I really need to update. I need to get a new CPU, a new CPU, a new GPU. Two things I can't afford, and yet that it is very saturated. Even though my saturation's not even turned up, I don't even know why. It's this lighting, I think, because I have a mixed light, so it's warm and cool, and I think the warm brings out the orange tones in my fake tan. Because I'm British and we love a fake tan over here, we do. I hate looking blue sometimes. Makes me feel a little bit more alive. It's weird to say. I feel like if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. I think as long as you're not tanning too dark, it's alright. It's all good. Plus, I don't want to do sunbeds. I don't want to do them. My skin's already starting to age. I don't want to age even more. I don't think Nikki looks that boring. I've watched there's a streamer called Fawn, and no one else has ever watched them, and honestly I love watching Fawn. He's quite a big streamer, big-ish I guess. He's got quite a few. I don't watch him live though, I watch him on YouTube, his VOD videos, I just have him on. And he played Infinity Nikki and I thought he looked really good from what he was playing, but I don't really understand what the aim of the game is too much. But that's the reason I have to just play it and try it out, do you know what I mean? I've got it installed, I've just never played it. Just not got round to it. I think I'm at my gacha game limit. I've got 2 gacha games going. Ignoring Genshin Impact, that doesn't count because I don't play it. And I think trying to keep up with them too, with the updates and stuff, it's a bit difficult. It is. Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't pick up another gacha. I'm struggling with these two, but I'm really enjoying Wuthering Waves at the moment. I feel like if Honkai keeps going the way it's going, I might not. It needs some improvement because honestly, some of them cutscenes are so long, but nothing's happening, and it is getting a little bit boring for me. But let me just get through this little cutscene, otherwise we'll be here all day. You tell Changli about flashing images you saw in your dream.
It sounds like you did dream of this place.
I did. I dreamed of Hong Zhen being attacked by tacit discords. Take a break from HSR. Don't blame me, to be honest.
With the accounts documented in our grand library. Over a century ago, a vast horde of tacit discords invaded Huanglong. Hong Zhen suffered greatly during that onslaught.
I think personally, just to get this out there because it's just on my mind, I think with Honkai Star Rail, I think there needs to be a bit of a decline in players. We need this little bit of a drop for him to, just for him to change the way they're going about the game, like the content, the rollout of heroes. Like, a big complaint for me, other than the cutscenes, but with like the heroes, is the fact that, say for example, I've got a Glaya. In order for a Glaya to be actually like used to the full potential, every single hero that I've got a pair with her is a 5-star. And it's like, it shouldn't be like that. And if there should be 4-star alternatives for the 5 stars as well, to some degree. In my opinion, at least. Like how what's it called, Gallagher is the 4-star equivalent to Lingsha, in a way. Like, people always say Lingsha's just Gallagher but better. It should be like that. And I just feel like it shouldn't be so focused on spending so much money. I get that they've got to make money, but they're a multi-billionaire like company. Do they need more money? Are they going to be suffering if they don't sell as many 5 stars? Absolutely not. And in order to make money, they've got to keep players alive in general. Do you know what I'm saying? They've got to keep people playing, and at the moment, people are backing off from the game, so... Yeah, they're like, let's make as much money as possible, but in the long run, they're not going to be making as much as they could be. 4-star... Yeah, literally, when was the last 4-star? Was it Moe's? I think it was Moe's, right? I don't think it was too long ago, but it wasn't recent. It's like, they should be... I think they should have a 4-star that's released every other patch, at least, in my opinion. Not every hero that comes out has to be a 5-star. That's just how I feel. I thought...
Sentinel
What's she
descended,
called?
manipulating time to erect a protective barrier, keeping those monsters at bay.
Don't know, it's just stupid. It's just stupid. But let me just play through
Wilver,
this.
Perhaps that dream
It's a bit
is
quiet
more
for
than
me.
just a dream. It could be a glimpse into your own past, and a guiding light for the future.
Is the game audio okay? It just seems a bit quiet for me, but I don't know if it's going to be too quiet on stream. 2.3? Oh my god, that long ago. See, I was thinking he was like 2.8 or something like that. So he came out ages ago. It's the Frexodus.
Hongjen is a pivotal location, linking various parts of Mount Firmament. With the Frexodus now targeting us, they'll seize any opportunity to intercept our path.
They've laid a trap in Hongjen. We need to do something.
But every trap has its weak points.
What's this? What are these petals?
Someone has
Flowers.
used their resonance ability here, but it feels different from the Frexodus aggression. It's Jinshi. And it seems like she used it in a dire situation. Could it be related to the people of Hongjen?
I think so.
The traces lead deeper into the heart of Hongjen. Let's keep moving. Don't let your guard down.
Okay. Have I just got to follow these petals? She didn't quite say. Thank God everyone's frozen. I can't be bothered fighting them right now. I've just had about 20 fights on a mountain. I was like, wait, did I just trigger something? I thought I ran too far off.
Someone fought here.
If I ever do
against those
decide to play Fortnite,
Frexodus.
let you know and we could squad up. Yes, sure, Cherry Milk. Sorry, I didn't
Must
even
be
see that
Jinshi.
message till now.
Her trails led to this location.
I've heard that it's not as
Using
hard
her
as it used to be.
resonance ability too much would only worsen her condition.
Like, you don't have to play it with building anymore. It was the building that put me off the game. I might give it a go sometime. See what it's all about. See what the fuss is.
But she must have had a reason. Was she helping the people of Hongjen find refuge?
Changli, there are traces here.
There are suddenly more
They're
traces.
pointing north. Let's proceed in that direction.
Oh my god, there's someone who wants to fight. Are you sure you want to do this?
Let me be your blade.
Oh my god, I've also kind of become a Yang main. Don't ask. I don't know why this has happened. But I like her playstyle. She's kind of replaced the MC for me. Where's he going? Yeah, you go that way. We're running off.
Beware.
I think what it was, I noticed that she had the highest attack out of all my characters.
Disappeared.
She just must have had the right tacits and stuff
We
for
must
her build.
find
So I was just like,
something unusual.
I'm adding her to my team. Alright, who are you? Coming out of nowhere.
Sentinel, protect me. Purify.
Also, is it... I don't know if it's the case, but I was wondering this before. I don't know if you know, Gray. But is it easier...
I see the light.
Is it easier to do dodges on certain heroes?
Don't worry.
Like, are some heroes better at dodging than others? Because... I feel like I dodge a lot more attacks as Yang Yang, for example, compared to Verena. I find that Verena is... I really struggle to dodge anything with her. Why are you running off? Come back. Oh my god, I'm swimming. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come out the water. Come out the water, come on. Right, you get out that water, love. I'm sorry. Like, was there any need for her to... Why was he allowed to stand but we had to swim? What was that about? I get Verena. She's about 2'2". But everyone else... You will use Yang Yang for your Carlotta team. I've decided that I'm not going to pull Carlotta this time. I tried her out. And I tried out Camellia again. And I've decided I'm going to go for Camellia. I just really like using her.
Let me be your blade.
Oh wait, who's Carl? Why did I just press that by accident? I have a habit of pressing reload. Carlotta, right. Is she... I think I'm getting the names mixed up. Some of them have really similar names. Carlotta, right, so I was thinking that she was called Carlotta for some reason. I don't know why. Who the hell is Carlotta? I'm trying to figure that out. I'm gonna Google. Let me just do a quick Google. I feel like a lot of them... Oh, wait. Oh, you're saving for the showkeeper. Carlotta, let's have a look. Whoa. I haven't met Carlotta yet. Ah, so that makes sense. I was thinking Cantarella was Carlotta. But I honestly do think a lot of them have similar names. Like, you've got Cantarella, Carlotta, Camellia. But they're all C names. And they're not very different in syllables. It's like, where's the variety? I need a bit more distinction, especially when I've not necessarily met a lot of the characters in the story myself. So I'm just like... I'm going off like banners and stuff.
The vase on the stone table seems rather peculiar.
Oh, and just like that, the ground just moved.
There's something behind the waterfall.
What is it?
Let's go take a look.
Oh, she fell.
Another photon barrier.
She tried to change.
3 photon vaults to break. Rover, use ranged attacks.
Rover has a ranged attack? Since when?
Let's reach farther destinations together.
Let's put Phoebe away.
Today will be a fine day.
Let me be there for everyone.
Oh wait, I can't do it that way. I've got to go on Team Builder right now. I can't. I'm really annoyed because
discoveries?
for me to be able to get the materials to ascend Phoebe, I've got a thingy. I've got to like it's telling me I've got to do this like, what's the word? I've got to go to a place where I've not been before, and it's like this could ruin the story progression. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it then. I don't want to go there if I've not got to that point of the story. It's kind of annoying.
You two, halt.
Hold on.
And it's fighting an enemy that I've never fought before, and I don't want my first experience to be just for materials. I want to be able to do it in the story.
To be tense.
I want the challenge. I know, so I'm just
In
going
a
to keep her
single
level
day,
40 for now.
We've greeted both the Magistrate of Jinzhou and her trusted counselor in Hongzhen. I can only assume something significant happened. It's been a while, Changli.
I heard you step down from your position and move to the countryside. And now here we are, meeting again after all this time, in such unfortunate circumstances.
For years, I lived secluded, no longer concerning myself with the matters beyond Hongzhen.
She's just like, I'm living my own life,
The situation
stress-free.
in Jinzhou is volatile. It has reunited us in an unpredictable moment. And you, young lady, what shall I call you?
Lohan. That's my name. I don't know. How does she know her name
My
all of a
name is
sudden?
Xinyi. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Please meet you.
Please
Meet
follow
you.
me this way. It's not safe to talk here.
It's not, let's go somewhere else. Something about this room gives me the heebie-jeebies. Like, you never catch me stood next to a body of water like that. What if someone pushes? What if it's like in Manchester where you get told not to walk by the canal at night? Can we walk faster than this, please? I know you're old, but come on. I'm going to talk to some residents while she does whatever she's doing. That's crazy. I don't even know if it's true. Honestly, I think it's just people who are drunk. Who are just falling in the canal, because it's right next to Canal Street, which is Gay Village, where all the gay clubs are. So a lot of people will cut across underneath the passage to the canal to get to where they live. And I think it's just drunk people falling in. But there seems to be a rumour that there's a canal pusher. I've not heard of anyone actually being pushed in though for ages. But people say it happens, so it's like, why is this not being reported? Why is it not being in the news? Why do we not have cameras on there? I thought about it, but I'm sorry. I want to stay here. What can you do here? You have to go out and get yourself to Jinzhou and accomplish great things, or the magistrate saved your life for nothing. I'm staying exactly because the magistrate saved me. I owe her my life. If all of us young people leave, what will become of the Hongzhen? I feel since the waterway is open now, there'll be plenty of opportunities for me in Mount Firmament. The magistrate also right on board of this. Sorry. I don't care about what the NPCs have to say, I just thought I couldn't be bothered walking after her at that snail speed. Oh my god. Like, is it hard for him to program a little bit of running into the old granny?
I believe you are here for Magistrate Jin Shi.
That's all I want to know.
The magistrate left Hongzhen about 15 minutes ago. She should be at the Truth Seeker's Pass now.
Oh, so it's not far, it's only 15 minutes walk. The Truth Seeker's Pass. Where is that?
That's what they call it in Hongzhen. You might know it better as the ruins of a Court of Savante facility.
Itchy nose, I'm sorry. What is Jinji doing there? Like, what is her mission?
Lady Xinyi, please elaborate.
Tell us more. You can't be being all vague with us. We need the details. We like the facts. There she is with those horrible, horrible grey eyelashes. Somebody needs to get us some mascara pronto. A little bit of an LVL lash tint. LVL lift with a lash tint. She'd be stunning. Grey eyelashes, man. Honestly, it shouldn't be a thing.
Magistrate,
It looks like fluff. Is she alright?
Fine.
Like, if that is a choice, I am sorry. If that became a trend in real life, I'd be really disappointed.
How's the situation? Have we evacuated all the civilians?
Yes.
Do people have grey eyes? I
civilians
feel
have
like
been
people do,
counted
so
and
maybe I shouldn't
escorted
just
to
be like,
safety.
that shouldn't be a thing.
Good. These hidden chambers should provide some much-needed shelter for them to rest a little.
Honestly, if I was in charge, it'd be compulsory. If you want to come into Mount Firmament's town and see us, you need to cover those eyelashes. I'm sorry. Because it's just not giving. It's not giving what you think it's going to give. Nobody's buying what you are serving. Nobody wants it.
Despite being the Sentinel's
Buying what you were
appointed
selling
resonator,
even.
I haven't been able to sense its presence
Oh my
for
god,
some time
R.I.P.
now.
Cherry Milk, R.I.P. You died. She's Queenie though, really strong DPS. Is she a 5-star as well?
I can feel my resonance ability waning, and I get my power from
She's
the
a
Sentinel.
5-star. She is. Hi,
This can
Jobless Stan. How are
only
you,
mean one
darling?
thing. The Sentinel's condition is getting worse. Lady Xingyi, I need to know where the Sentinel was last seen.
She needs to know now. Tell her.
I can only
She
fix
is.
the temporal disruption within a confined radius.
She does give
It's
5-star
already
energy.
pushing my limits to keep this small pocket of space secure.
And she's like one of the boss bitches in this game, so it kind of makes sense she would be a 5-star. You can't have a 4-star running the place, do you know what I mean? Never happen. Never.
Mount Firmament is in serious trouble, and we can't waste any more time.
We
need-
can't.
The Sentinel was last seen flying towards Mianlung Chamber, where it would normally rest. The Fraxidus likely swarmed it soon after. But little did they know, we had a defense system in place.
It's the truth.
built with
It's
the help of the
truth.
court of Savante. It was reactivated as soon as our Sentinel made it back inside.
I hate a colour palette though. I really hate a colour palette. Michelle, I don't know who that is. I'm gonna have to. Let me just do another quick. All I've been doing today is quick Google searches. Because chances are I might have seen them in something. I just don't know who they are from the top of my head. What's she in? Crazy Rich Asians. I've never seen that. I've not seen Wicked yet either. I've not seen Wicked. I really need to watch it, but I've just not got around to watching it yet. I've just not got around to it. All my friends went randomly with the families and stuff, and then they was like, oh my god, have you seen Wicked? I'm like, who am I going with? Yous all went with your mums. He's come fuck off. All selfish. No one thinks me. To be fair, I'm someone who prefers to watch things at home, so I'm gonna watch it soon. Because then I can pause it. I don't miss anything. And I don't have to wear my glasses. Because in the cinema I have to wear glasses because I'm always... Can't see. I don't think I've seen anything that she's in before. She was in Kung Fu Panda. Well, the second one. I haven't watched that one. I was like teenager when that came out. I was watching Kung Fu Panda at that age. I haven't watched Guardians of the Galaxy either. But I have watched an episode of Crazy Rich Asians. I used to watch reality shows at work when I used to do photo editing. But I didn't really get into the show. I watched one episode and turned it off. I went back to Selling Sunset. I just like watching them sell houses. Or show houses, should I say. Yeah, watching stuff at home, it's just a lot more convenient. It's a lot more comfortable.
Has allowed us to locate their troops. And we've already
Since Christine
eliminated
gone.
some of them outside the Mianlung Chamber.
Honestly, Christine carried the show, but I will say that Chelsea and Brie do bring a lot to the table as well. And there's a lot of drama between Chriselle and... What the hell is she called? I can't remember her name. But Chriselle kept throwing like accusations out against her, saying she was on drugs, and apparently I think she called Chriselle insecure, and Chriselle was like, how can you call me insecure when you've had your whole face rearranged? And I was just like, as if she just said that. This is supposed to be a classy party. It was literally a team building meal, and that was what she came out with, accusing her of drugs and told her that she's insecure because she's rearranged her whole face. And I was just like, jeez. When the gin hits, honestly, when the gin hits me, I get depressed.
Inside Mianlung Chamber, we have to find the cipher key in Truth Seeker's Pass and unseal it with the Keyforge.
Let's just get through.
Understood. I will go bring back the cipher key.
Or did you unmute your laptop too? Me
You are
rambling.
injured.
Me rambling
Please,
about Selling
rest and
Sunset.
leave it to me.
You don't know anything about Selling Sunset, but Chriselle was on
Fraccidus will most
Traitors.
likely
She was
attack
mid.
this place once I leave. You
She's mid as
must
fuck.
stay here and guard it.
Oh, basically, Cherry, I was talking about Selling Sunset because Christine left and kind of Christine carried the show. But I was just telling Dan about, like, since she left, Chriselle's had this beef with this random woman who's just randomly joined. Apparently she's worked there since the real estate agency has been a thing, but she just wasn't on the show, and she had it in for Chriselle, and then Chriselle at this fancy dinner accused her of being on drugs and having a full face rearranged. Yeah. But I've seen Chriselle in another TV show as well. I don't even know what it was. It was some random it was shit. Whatever it was shit. It was just on. It was just on. It came on after Big Brother. And they were singing karaoke. It was... I don't know what the point of the show was, if I'm being honest. But she wasn't that entertaining on that either. I think she needs the other girls to bring it out of her.
Help me.
She needs a catalyst to get going. Christine was that for her. This other woman's that for her. Chelsea's sometimes that. Brie and Chelsea. Like on some of the stuff Chelsea wears to the real estate office though, selling houses. She would have been dress coded if she worked anywhere else. She dresses like an office siren. She has the girls thinking that they can dress like an office siren to work. It's not appropriate, darling. It looks good, but it's not appropriate. You can't wear a bra as a top. It's just not. It's just not the one. I mean, it looks iconic, but some of the people you're working with are weirdos, so you shouldn't be doing it. Because even though you shouldn't dress, I'm someone who's like, wear what you want. You shouldn't have to dress because of other people, but sometimes other people just have to. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? It's not your fault for what you wear. It's the other people. They're just not right. Just not right. Bayonetta reference. I really want to play Bayonetta. I've never played Bayonetta. I always see that video on TikTok where she I don't even know what's going on. She's like rolling on the floor. Then she kind of like opens her legs and there's a bright light, and then the cupcake sound comes out, and then it's usually someone's picture just appears. I am on a weird side of TikTok. I'm kind of on Flop Talk, and I don't understand how I got there, but I just did. Gogglebox though. Gogglebox is good.
Yes.
I
will.
I used to like watching that sometimes. With the Miley pick the one. Miley Cyrus Blue Eyes. That picture, man. I love it. I love it.
Before I headed to Mount Firmament, the Fraccidus revealed a prophecy from our Sentinel.
What was she
fateful
thinking that
clash
day?
Between the Sentinel and myself that would shape the fate of our city. I never intended to believe their baseless claims, but I was not surprised to hear it. The Sentinel had told me long ago that there would come a day when I surpass it in power. A day when the humans of Jinzhou take control of their own destiny.
I can't stop thinking about the Miley Cyrus picture now. That is one thing. I wish I had blue eyes just so I could recreate that. That is the only reason. The only reason. Just only people with blue eyes or the really pale green eyes can pull off that intense stare. It just doesn't work with anyone else. If you've got brown eyes, it doesn't work. Just doesn't work.
Once we save the Sentinel from danger, I intend to have a serious conversation with it about this prophecy.
And then she left.
And then she left, she just disappeared. I have no idea what they were talking about. I kept getting sidetracked. I hope it wasn't too
There's still one
important.
thing that doesn't add up. How did the Fraccidus kidnap our Sentinel?
What if she wasn't kidnapped? What if she chose to go with them? What if she's changed to the other team? What if she's suddenly against us? Or what if she's playing them? Who knows? Girl, those boobies are anti-gravity. Honestly, the boobs in this game, they need to calm down a little bit. They need to calm down. Cantarella's her ultimate. I'm sure it was her ultimate like animation. I remember when I first saw it, I was like, oh my god, they They've put everything into that. I swear the majority of the budget for this game goes into boob physics. They love a boob physic in this game. But they move like they're their own entity.
Was once renovated by the court of Savante.
It's like she's smuggling two pets.
Their research could
They're
be
not
involved
part of her body. They're just two things that are living in the front of a top. That's how it comes across.
I'll look into what you said. But once we have the cipher key, the Mianlun chamber will be left vulnerable to the Fraxidus' potential retaliation.
They didn't spend any of the boob physics budget on Jinyi though. She got zero. She got $0 added to her budget. They just give her a button up and called it a day. That's what happens when you don't have a handbag. Yeah. Where else are they going to put the Chihuahua?
Rover and I are headed to the Truth Seeker's Pass to meet up with Jingxi. We'll distract the Fraxidus main forces, giving you an opportunity to stage your ambush.
We're ambushing someone? Wait, when did this get
And the
decided?
locals will handle the rest.
Sounds like a plan. Because my settings are so low, sometimes the eyes move weird.
For you. Head south and keep walking a couple of minutes, and you will see the Truth Seeker's Pass downstream.
Okay.
Thank you, Lady Xingyi. Please, leave it to us.
Leave it to us, we'll sort it out, we will do. We're gonna get this sorted. We're gonna get it done and dusted.
In this place she was born, and in this place she returns. Our magistrate's fate is bound to Mount Firmament.
It's like her life is full circle. She's become full circle. Why are you two staring at me? Excuse me. Turn around. I know I'm not dressed appropriately for the office, but why was she walking like that then? Oh my god, what the hell was that? How did I do that? How did I do that? Oh my god, I was holding the button down and I don't know how that happened, but I want to see that again. But she was doing it fast at the same time. I don't even know. It was like a run, but with that, it probably just glitched out. Probably just my game just being not the best. But yes. Honestly, speaking about like not having handbags, and that's probably why their boobs move like they've got to store things. I used to think that, like when you used to see celebrities putting chihuahuas in handbags, I used to think it was like the cruelest thing on earth.
In City Hall to become the Sentinel's appointed
But
resonator.
now that I have a chihuahua,
There helped care for and teach her at
I
some
completely
point,
understand why they used to do it.
including Lady Xingyi. She
My
grew up
chihuahua
with
does not
immense
like to walk.
responsibilities, forced to suppress her true nature from a young age. Thinking back, she was only a teenage girl when she became a magistrate. She's been burdened with unimaginable weight.
They took a budgie out for a walk.
Cannot fathom.
Okay, I won't lie, that is a bit too far. Imagine if they had a little collar on it and they took it for a fly. You think for me Camellia is definitely a better choice? I think so. I feel like my playstyle is just trying to do damage, and that is it. I'm all about just doing. What the hell is that bot saying? Hold up. Tolerance will reach such level that intelligent people will be banned from thinking so as not to offend the imbeciles, LGBT supporters. Alright, Raven. Alright. That's not a bot, that's a real person. Who the hell is that? They're upstairs, honestly. Can't stop thinking about it. It's always on their minds, always. Always. But honestly, what they were saying doesn't make much sense. Doesn't make much sense at all. It's like, do you know when you get people saying, oh my god, you're woke? This is, when people use woke as an insult, it's like, do you realise that you're kind of insulting yourself because you're saying that you're asleep? It makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. Always on the mind though, always. I'm not being funny though, but Raven is kind of like the gayest name I could ever think of possible. No, I know what people mean by woke. Like, they say when woke first became a thing, people used to say they was woke because their eyes are open to things that are going on and they're aware. They're not, do you know what I mean? And then when people have started to use woke as an insult instead, and they'll be like, oh, you're woke. And it's like, but you're saying that someone's woke, saying that you're basically just saying their eyes are open. Their eyes are open to what's going on, they're aware. And you're basically saying that you're not and you're ignorant. Do you get what I mean? I feel like what I'm saying makes sense to me. Do you get me? Do you get me? That's how I interpret it anyway. I have been told I have a very outside of the box approach to things. How do I need to, honestly, trying to find my mod thing is so annoying on this. Where the fuck is my mod dashboard? Like, why do I have to go for about a million things just to get to it? I don't know how to do it. I can do it on my phone easier. I should have just done it on my phone. 1 second. 1 second. I will be back. I'll be present in a minute. Let me just open me Stream Manager, mod view. I'm like, it's easier to do on my phone, but now I'm stuck on like trying to copy a message. Like, fucking sorry out. Sorry out. I've done this before, but I can't remember how. I can't remember how. Maybe if I go on my stream. I can't remember how. Not that I don't need to hear myself at the same time. Turn that shit off. Mod view. Okay, so that's exactly what I was on. Just mod someone. See, I would mod people, but I don't want to make people think that they've got that. I don't want to put it on people if they don't want to. If anyone's alright with being a mod, let me know. I just don't want to. For me personally, I've not asked anyone to be a mod because I don't want them to feel like they've got to come to the stream if they're not in the mood and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to put that on people. But I managed to do this when I was watching, because I'm a mod for David. I managed to do this for David, but for some reason I can't do it on my own. It's not allowing me. Dan, I'm making you a mod. Do you know how to do it? Do you know how to do it? I mean, I'm not even that bothered about the comment, but... Oh wait, I figured it out. I figured it out, but I can still make you a mod if you want to. If you don't know, just let me know. How the fuck do I make someone a mod? How do I make someone a mod? This is something for another time. I'm gonna have to figure this out in my own time. I'm so sorry. I feel like they make it more complicated than it needs to be. Hey, I drank last night, so my brain's not 100%. I've got an excuse. Fight for third place in 4K. Oh.
Give it my all.
Honestly, there's not even, they don't even have enough energy to fight my brain cells. They just exist.
Watch out!
Do you want to come out from that water? You know, these brain dead right wingers, their only selling point is politics based on hate, and that's all they know. Literally, though. That's all it is. There's no. From what I've seen, there's just no. There's no substance to the arguments that they have for their stand in politics. Like, it's just always. From what it appears to me, their hatred comes from the fact that they don't have the brain power, and they don't possess the IQ required to understand that people have different experiences, and not everyone's experience is going to be something that they will understand 100%. But it doesn't mean that they have the right to tell someone it's not real. Like when people say that people who are that trans people are real, it's like, if you're not trans yourself, how are you in the position to say trans people are real? Because you're not living life from their perspective, and you don't know what it's like to be them. And at the end of the day, does it really hurt anyone? I don't think so. So let people just live the lives they want to live. As long as they're not hurting people, live and let be. Live and let be. Do you know what I mean? Travis, a bit smart. Honestly, mind of a mastermind. Mind of a mastermind.
Yes.
I am quite smart though, to be fair, a little bit. But I also am very stupid at the same time. I come across like I don't have a thought going on. But I was always seen gifted and talented at school.
It should work in similar ways with the one we
She's an
saw on the
icon,
luminous shore.
she's a legend, and she is the moment.
Honestly, the
Now,
truth.
come on now.
The truth. Honestly.
The entrance is built on that cliff.
It's
and
just the
it's been
truth.
Blocked.
Awoke
We
queen.
will need to break the 3 photon vaults with ranged
You won't catch me
attacks
asleep.
first.
You won't catch me sleeping. I don't even get a full night's sleep at night, do you know what I mean?
Nothing. I was wondering, how did the court of Savante
I have no idea what's going on in this
such
story.
an advanced mechanism using the Sentinel's power? Mortals aren't supposed to be able to comprehend it.
Why not?
I've never heard of any human civilization having the ability to manipulate time.
Any luck getting Miss Chamomile? Not yet, not yet.
Unless a Sentinel willingly took
I did. I
them.
bought the free
But
pulls.
why?
Used all of them. All of them.
We need to focus on items related to the court of Savante in Truthseeker's Pass. Maybe we can find some clues there.
I've been doing some of them, like, do you know the missions that aren't voice acted? Like the adventure missions you get in Overwatch. Not Overwatch. The adventure missions you get in Honkai Star Rail, but they're so boring. I've been playing them in this, and do you know what? They've been quite entertaining. I've actually been enjoying playing through them. And if there was one that was playing the other night, and I was like, this isn't engaging me at all. The fact that I could skip through the non-voice acted dialogue. Do you know what I mean? That just made it 10 times better. 10 times better. I was all for it. All for it. Is that where it's supposed to be? I don't understand what I'm doing. What am I supposed to be doing? Wait. I didn't even notice that moving up there. Okay, is that right?
Good. Did you see the tacitite fulminate on that cliff?
Yeah, I pretty much do the
Perhaps
same.
we can create an opening in this disc with an explosion.
Okay. How do I make an explosion though? Control the tacite fulminate. Come on, girl, climb. Get your climb on. Don't get your fall on. Oh my god. Right. I will say I get myself stuck in these situations a lot in this game. Come on, Rover. Just a little bit more. What am I doing? Just throwing it? I didn't even know they caused explosions. At all. I am thinking about, though, before I was talking about this whole, like, discourse that's going on with thingy at the moment. What's she called? Chapel Roan, where people are saying that she's really entitled and just being a nasty gal about her in general. And I'm like, because she said that essentially she said she doesn't have the time to be completely 100%.
Are we going to aim the disc's opening at the photon vault in the middle?
Okay, is that what I've got to do? What was I saying? Right. So basically, she was saying that she, due to having a busy schedule, like pop stars
right
do.
Onto the middle photon vault.
Rover, now we can
Let me
hit the
just
3
collect my
photon
train of
vaults
thought. 1 second.
simultaneously.
Let me just see what he's saying. Like, skimming just smashed the space bar, literally. I honestly, in this game, I just press skip. Skip, it's the best feature that I've ever seen in the game. The best feature. I cannot fault it anymore. Have I got to go over to this? Have I got to do something with this? Hit it. Right. Like the non-voice active one. Honestly though, I don't know what it is. It's because they don't feel like... I feel like the stories in the non-voiced missions they lack substance. Because obviously they've not even put resources into doing them. They're just like, this is just something for thingy. Am I going to finish Chapel Roan's story? So basically, right, there's a clip going around of Chapel Roan and she's on the... Is it Call Me Daddy? Is that what the podcast is called? The Call Me Daddy podcast. And...
Let's go in.
Am I stuck? What the hell? Am I gonna get out? Right, and basically, she was talking about how, as a pop star, she tries to keep herself educated as best as she can on like the current politics and issues, but due to the fact that she's got to spend her life, well, she spends a daily schedule consists of like interviews, appearances, recording, singing, rehearsals, blah blah blah. She isn't as educated on things as much as she should, and she thinks that people shouldn't be looking at pop stars to have the answers to everything that's going on, like politic-wise and just issues in general. And people are calling us every single like name under the sun because of that, saying that she's entitled. She's put herself in this position. It's like, the thing is, she's not saying she's not willing to talk about things that she knows the information about. She's just saying that she doesn't have enough time in the day to be educated on everything. And I'm not being funny. The amount of issues that become prevalent in day-to-day life, like every single day there's something new, and
why are there tacit discords?
It's impossible for anyone to keep up with that. I'm currently not employed, and I can't keep up with everything that's going on. I don't have the mental capacity to keep up with everything going on. If I wanted...
Did they create these simulated holograms to protect this place?
If I wanted to, like, not have... If I wanted to just be not enjoying any time of my day and I just wanted to be stressed about everything that's going on, I probably could, but I get burnt out at things. I can't sit and educate myself and everything 24/7. And I understand her point, because people think that because she's a pop star, she doesn't necessarily work hard. But there's like a quote about Mariah Carey where she's shading J-Lo, and it's about her working only 3-hour day. No, having 3 hours sleep a day. And it's probably the same for Chapel and other pop stars too. They start super early, they finish work super early in the morning. The downtime probably is spent getting as much sleep as they possibly can. Yeah, I get that, but like, I think that's how a lot of people took it. Like, she's saying that she doesn't need to be educated on things, but from what I got, she was saying that because she's not able to educate herself on things fully, she doesn't have the full, what am I trying to say? Because she's not able to like look into everything 100% and get like both sides of every argument, find out every single detail of what's gone on. She feels like she's not in the position to give an opinion on things because she doesn't understand them to a full extent, because she's just not had the time to research it, which I think is fair enough, because if she does give an opinion and it's not necessarily the opinion that people think is correct because she's missed something out, she didn't know about a certain thing, that's her career on the line as well. I just think people put too much into pop stars personally. That's just my opinion, but I get why other people think differently, but it's just how I feel about the matter.
Life isn't everything.
Because people are like, why don't she just do less hours? It's like, it's not necessarily that it's her picking how many hours she works. She's got a label. She has a contract that she signed. She has to do what the employer wants her to do. Right, I'm killing that because that is annoying me. Go away, rats. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes any sense what I'm saying.
You will obey.
One second, I'll read that in a minute. I'm just struggling to read and focus. Oh my god, I died. Yang Yang, it's on you, darling. Oh my god, there's more. They just want to give me a break. They're all too high level for me. Farina, you're out. We need healing, love. We need some heals. What are these little bubble things? Can they go away? Oh my god, they move. Surely she's healed enough now. Surely. So satisfying. That ultimate is so satisfying. Get me away from that fucking purple sludge.
Blow for me. Let me be your blade.
Again, satisfying, satisfying. I need someone with a bit of range on my team.
Listen up.
Right, I can read now. My issue with that is, and that many other people who went to Hollywood to it, is that they're just not treated like they're part of the common folk anymore, like now, babes. Politics are not beneath you just because you got famous. It's of course only pertaining to those who just never say anything about anything at all. Yeah, I agree. There's literally celebrities like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of an example. I'm like acting like if I say a certain celebrity, I'm gonna get like their entire fan base after me. But I completely agree. There is celebrities that don't say anything at all. I think, for me personally, I think it's fair for her to understand her own shortcomings. Like, she understands that she's not going to have all the answers, and she just wishes that people wouldn't expect her to have the answers for everything, because she knows that she just doesn't possess them. And I feel like it's fair for her just to be like, yeah, I don't have the time to be able to look into every single thing. Because I found normal people struggle themselves. Like, I had someone's, because I quote retweeted someone, and I had someone reply to me, and they were like, normal people struggle. The vast majority of people work more hours, and they'll come home to children, and they still have time to like look into it. And I'm like, I don't know if you've met the average person, but most people don't know anything about politics. They know what they've seen from a video that's pushing a certain, like, most people, from my experience, especially where I live, because I live in a very like small-minded town, a lot of what they know about politics is usually from videos like that they see on like social media, Facebook, Twitter, that have been picked specifically to push agendas. And that's where I'd say the majority of like the average person gets their politics from. You've got obviously a lot more younger people find theirs online and actually look into things a little bit more, but the average person doesn't care about what's going on. They just care about what they want, in all honesty. Like, in my town, I would say that a lot of people are very ignorant and very racist, especially against Muslims, people who are Muslims, and Asian people in general. And a lot of the politics that I find people, they're not necessarily people I associate with, because I don't associate with people like that, because I associate with people who are like-minded. But there are people who I will come across, especially like who I could be related to and stuff. I'm related to a lot of chavs, and yeah, I find that they base their opinions on stuff that they've seen. Like, my grandma was talking about something the other day that she'd seen, and she was like, I don't know what to make of this. I don't understand. Apparently this has been said, and I looked at it and I was like, Grandma, that is AI. Someone's trying to feed you an agenda because they don't like a specific type of person, and that video is AI, love. That was not said on the news. I am sorry. And she's like, oh, I didn't think it was something that would be like would happen. And I'm like, it's because it didn't. And luckily she had me to start to correct it. But if she didn't, who knows? She might be like the rest of them if she didn't have me there. I just hate it. I just hate the way people are. I don't counter her because quite vocal about pub parties when they had. True, and it's fair to say when you're not educated about something before saying something, so I agree with that. Exactly, I think that's just what people, for me, I think it's the way she comes across the point. She says a lot of F word. I was saying it to my friend because he like quoted my tweet, well, he sent it to me on DM, and he was like, oh my god, you kind of ate with this thread, and I was like, I always eat with my threads on Twitter. And he was just like, he's like, I think what it is she just comes across unlikable in the video. And I said, I think for me it's she just swears a lot. She says the F word a lot, but she says the F word really aggressively, and it makes her come across unlikable. In my opinion, I think it's just the way she words things. Because I get where people are coming from with it. Because I was like, why does she keep swearing like that? Why does she keep speaking in that way? Like, what is going on? She sounds like she's like, it's like she got a bit of an attitude, and obviously people don't like that. But yeah, oh my god, I'm covering some deep topics today. Some deep topics.
Yes. The flare crests have a complex structure, but they can be deciphered with patience.
She needs a coach.
See how each star represents a flare stone?
I see.
That mechanism we accidentally solved earlier should be one of them.
That's why the corresponding star is dimmed.
Yes. We still need the other 2 flare stones to open it. Wait. The blood and scales here. It's Jinshi.
What happened? Is she hurt?
She is likely teetering on the
My
edge of
lip is so
overclocking
dry.
now. We are running out of time.
I am just going to take a short break because honestly, I have just yapped, and I need a little bit of a breather. My mouth is so dry, and I need to find some lip balm. But I will be back. I'm gonna just have a few minutes, just a few. I'll put some music on though. I'll put some music on. I say it like you're all like, yeah, let's listen to that music. You probably all hate my music. Most people do. But I'll put some music on anyway because it's better than hearing nothing. Plus, I need to just stand up. I've got a shaky leg going on because with me, if I'm sat down for so long, my leg starts bobbing and I'm like, I need to get up. I need to get this out of my system. Just stand up for a split second, you know what I mean? Go for a few steps around my room. But I'll be back. And hopefully back with some lighter topics because I don't know if I'm bringing the mood down or not. I'm just in a passionate mood today. I'm just passionate. But yeah, see you soon. See you soon, guys. I'm muted. I was just saying that I just clicked shuffle on my music and then just went on the break screen and then I was like, wait, I've just been going on this rant about Chapel Roan and then the first song that comes on in shuffle is Chapel Roan and it's just a bit freaky in my opinion, a little bit freaky. It's like I manifested it. But yeah, I'll be back. See you in a minute. Right, I'm back. I've just realised that I've been... Is my mic on? Yeah. I've just realised that I've been streaming for like 2 hours. I'll say 2 hours because obviously I do the 10 minutes before because... Yeah. I do... It gives me that push to get ready last minute. But I've spent 2 hours streaming and I've not even gone that far into the story that I was supposed to get into. Because all I've done is yap. But yes, I'm back. Thank you for welcoming me, Gray. Thank you. I feel like I'm so bad at playing games on stream. If people are watching streamers to like see their see the gameplay and actually like see the story themselves, I'm probably the last person they should be watching. Speaking of singers, have you listened to the Ari Deluxe? I haven't actually. I didn't even know that she'd released a deluxe version of her album. I need to I need to give it a listen. I've not even listened to the full album fully myself yet. Anyway, so I need to give that a go because the few songs that I have heard I really do like. Is this long? Is this a long one to read? Yeah, I'm not gonna read this. It's a long one. My mouth's still a little bit dry. But I don't know what it is.
The situation is worse than we thought.
Let me just let
It had
Changli
already
speak.
sustained severe injuries when it descended upon Mount Firmament.
I agree, Changli. I agree. I don't know what it is, but recently I've found that I've not been someone who listens to full albums. Oh, I've sat on a cushion, so I need to just make sure I'm not too high. I mean, that was alright. Yeah, my chair's so uncomfortable. I thought I'm putting a cushion on this. But I've not listened. I don't know what it is, but I've been finding it difficult to like just set aside time to just listen to a full album, like back to back, just ding it. So I feel like I've missed out on a lot of good songs that I could listen to. So I'm gonna have to start getting back into that. But I think it's just because I've not been. I'm not really invested in a lot of singers at the moment. I don't know if that's because I'm getting older. but I'm just, yeah. I've just become a singles girly. I've become someone that I've always had I've always despised. I mean, I didn't despise them, but I used to be like, it used to annoy me, like, when there used to be such a good song in an album, and you'd be like, why aren't people listening to this song? Why do people not know it exists? It's so good, this song should be a hit. Roulette by Katy Perry, for example, that song is so good. And Witness. I used to love Katy Perry. Since the last album, and a thing with Dr. Luke and going back to working with him, she sold out for me. But before that, like, there were songs on her albums I used to be like, but people don't give her a chance and listen to their album, and they're missing out on songs like Roulette and Witness. And Tsunami, such a good song. Witness was so overrated. Overhated, not rated. She's in a fad era. She is, and for me, unless she like publicly apologizes to Kesha, she's constantly gonna be in a fad era for me. Like, if she acknowledges that she sold out and she was desperate to try and revive her career, and that she's sorry, blah blah blah, I mean, that's enough. That's enough for me, I guess. All she can do is apologize.
With one of the temporal programs lost, it no longer had the power to restore time. Instead, it could only stop and rewind it.
Changli is going through it. You can tell by the way she's delivering these lines. With one of the temporal programs lost. Girl's out of breath. She's been hiking in heels.
The Sentinel protected Hongzhen with its power, but it couldn't return things back to normal?
It would seem so. According to their theories, the Sentinel's injury would worsen over time. And if the Sentinel perishes, the temporal disruptions will spiral out of control, engulfing all of Jinzhou.
Just going
So
through
the
it.
Fraccidus just added a pinch of salt to the already gaping wounds on Mount Firmament.
Yeah. Is there any way to cure the Sentinel?
There's nothing we can do. At least that's what it says in these records.
Jesus, what we gonna do, Changli?
Only the Mianlong Chamber can provide temporary relief for the Sentinel, but it won't heal it completely. In the end, the Sentinel and a peculiar visitor who is immune to time disruptions would have to come up with a last resort.
The resonance.
The Sentinel couldn't
Sorry, I'm
be
just trying to get
fixed,
through this
so they
thing.
decided to replicate its power onto a resonator through induced resonance. Their experiments resulted in the first chronosorter, a man-made resonance object.
So did it work?
No.
Oh.
A chronosorter can only rewind time within a narrow range. It's no match for the Sentinel's immense power.
So if objects didn't work then? What if it was a person?
We are getting closer and closer to the truth. 2 more flare stones left.
It
Everything
really does.
aside,
Honestly, I agree.
first
I've got
we
opinions.
must
I've got
find
opinions
Jinxi.
about it all. Back to the conversation. So, it's kind of crazy of how she went from having 6 number 1s on one album, a record only held by Michael Jackson, to what she's today. Honestly though, the downfall, everyone always says it, the downfall needs to be studied. It's not even something that realistically should have happened. Can I hit that? I don't even know what that is.
I'm a dandelion. Hands off my friends.
She's a dandelion. But for me, what makes it seem like the answer behind her downfall for me is the fact that she was a pop artist. She was never someone who had a massive, stable fan base.
Growing again, I can use some fertilizer. Imitate.
Because even when I was younger, I liked Katy Perry, and I really loved the Teenage Dream album. But I never considered myself like an actual Katy cat or anything like that.
Don't worry. I can't
It was more, I was always someone, I went through phases with stunning celebrities, but it was never Katy Perry. She was never one of them. Oh my god, she died really quick. Wait, I've got 2 down. Let me just, yeah, and the thing is with pop, that I find a lot of pop singers do, they think they've got the luxury to... They think they have the luxury to basically take long breaks. Katy Perry took a massive break between Teenage Dream and then Prism, and then she took an even longer break between Prism and Witness. And it's like, if you're a pop artist and you've not developed yourself a stable fan base, you need to be producing albums. You need to still be on the grind. And I get it's probably an exhausting thing to do, especially after touring, but it's just the reality of the matter. It's the facts of the matter. Exactly. You've got to evolve with your fan base. If you're not evolving with your fan base, there's not really much that can be done. I'm running away from this because I'm going to die. I need to get to this beacon. Swim girl. Swim girl. Oh, they're coming for me.
Let me be your blade.
Like, her sound didn't evolve, and that's the issue. She stayed doing... I've never been someone who's hated Katy Perry's sound. Like, a lot of people say that her sound's very childish and it's not got much substance. But that was kind of what I liked about her music, that it wasn't too serious. It was something I could listen to without deep in it. And, but she could have done that with from more of a mature standpoint. And I think with the gap between Witness and Prism, she waited too long to do that with Witness.
One with the sound.
Like, I like fun pop music. Like, I love it. Like, there's a lot of songs that I listen to that people would listen to and be like, what the hell are you listening
Cherish
to?
every game.
Like, there's a reason, like, Heidi Montag, Reality Star, I like some of her songs. The lyrics are literally, they've got no substance behind them at all. They're just superficial. But I don't always want to be deep in what I'm listening to. Sometimes I just want to listen to music. If it sounds good to me, I'll listen to it. That's why I don't find auto-tune or anything to be such a big deal breaker, like some people do. I remember back in the day, people used to slate Kesha because of the auto-tune. They'd be like, she's untalented, she's auto-tuned, she uses so much auto-tune, and it's like, it's just her style.
Should be behind this gate.
It's just the style she's opted for.
Let's restore the collapsed gate with
And the thing is, if you're going to have an abundance amount, like, if you're going to have pop stars in abundance, they all have to have something that separates them. And that's why I believe that Katy Perry and Lady Gaga was like, able to be so successful at the same time. Like, people always compare the two, but in all honesty, there's no similarities between them at all. Lady Gaga was the one doing all the deeper stuff, the more artsy type of music. She played around with her sound a lot more, and then Katy Perry was doing the complete opposite. I'd say Gaga's music's a lot darker, whereas Katy's music was a lot more light and bright, and a lot it was more fun. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, Gaga's got some good songs. Like, they're fun, but they're more serious in a way. If that makes any sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but I've always said that they've been able to exist together. That they've always been able to coincide, because they're basically like, they're each other's yin and yang.
Wind guide me.
And people don't get that.
There's still another photon vault to break.
Where is it though?
We can't reach it from here.
Wait, there's a light going this way. Is
We
it down
may
here?
need to look around for a better vantage point.
Like, you have your artists that you can go to listen to deep, impactful stuff, but you also have artists that you can put on and you don't have to think about what they're saying. Literally, and I think that's a good balance to have. I don't understand. Some people just... I think some people just deep music too much. Music's supposed to be enjoyed. It's not supposed to be something that has to be thought-provoking at every single instance. And I think if the girls have something that they can offer that makes them an interesting artist in a way, and it's like a lot of singers get slated for not being someone who will put on a big like dance performance every single show. But if they're able to make it work and still have a stage presence and I don't know, just do other things. Like Katy Perry's not the strongest dancer, but I've seen her on tour and I'd say that the Witness tour and the Prismatic tour, because I've been to just them too, they're probably in like my top 5 concerts that I've been to, because even though she's not like the strongest dancer out, she uses what she has and she invests in like big props and other stuff like that, big production, and she makes it work for herself. And there's no shame in that. People shame singers for using big production as well, and I don't see the issue. It's just people have to work with the strengths.
To go.
They can't all be.
There's a carrier.
They can't all be like a K-pop artist where they're full on dancing. And that's where K-pop artists have their shortcomings as well. Some of them are really good dancers,
Perhaps
but
the flare stone is on the floor beneath us.
more than likely, not all of them have the strongest vocals.
We've reached the carrier lift.
It's all about balance. You can't be good at everything. I feel like I'm just chatting a load of shite today. A load of shite. It's like, for me,
We've reached the carrier lift.
Taylor Swift, for example. She's not the strongest singer. She's not the strongest singer. She's not the strongest dancer. But she deserves a spot. For me personally, I think she deserves a spot as an artist because she puts so much more into the other side of things, like the writing, and she uses her strengths to get her out across. And I think because she does that, she's more than like, what's the word?
Is that
She's
so?
more than... She's earned her spot doing what she does. Like, you just gotta work with what you've got. It's the singers that don't notice the shortcomings and then work on the stuff that they have got that they are strong in that don't necessarily deserve to be where they are. But I can't think of anyone because I feel like they don't tend to make it.
So this file confirms that the chronosorters are artificial resonance objects. They activate when hit with a strong impact to create the corresponding resonance effects.
I'm the same. I've never really got into Taylor's music that much. I think the closest to me getting into Taylor Swift was the Reputation album. I kind of liked her sound more during that album. I think it's because she did an image that wasn't the usual image that she does. It gave her like a bit more grit, I want to say. I don't know if that's the right word, because I wouldn't say she had a lot of grit, but something about her during that era drew me in a little bit more than it had. But then, because she's never gone back to like having that like a darker concept, I've just never really had the interest to go back. It's like Lana Del Rey. There's always been something about Lana Del Rey for me that's drew me in, but recently that thing that drew me in isn't there. I don't know why. She just isn't. I'm just not connecting with her anymore as an artist, which is a shame because I used to listen to Lana all the time. I used to love her.
And this also answers my previous question. The chronosorters rewind time through resonating with the Sentinel.
That's my thoughts on the matter. That sounds really powerful.
No, It was nowhere near enough.
I'm still shaking my leg.
The
I need to stop. It's too
chronosorters shut
maiden.
down once they are removed from the Sentinel's range, or the abnormal time flow on Mount Firmament. Plus, as artificial resonance objects, their capacity is limited. According to the Court of Savante researchers, there was a hypothesis that could potentially make them more powerful. The second resonance awakening hypothesis.
It's exactly the same with me. Norman fucking Rockwell. That album is so good. I must have gone through, I feel like every week there was a different song on that album that I was obsessed with. That album it's just top tier. And I'm afraid that it's a case of she released a body of work that is that good, that because she's not able to replicate it and create something of that level of perfection, that everything else is falling short because of that. And I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping she's able to find that magic that she once had and is able to create another solid body of work. Like, Chemtrails didn't hit. It just didn't hit for me. I don't know what it was about the album. It just wasn't for me. And Blue Banisters, again, I feel like Blue Banisters I listen to less than Chemtrails. And then, what is the latest one? Is it the Tunnel Under the Ocean? Something like that. It's a really long title. I can't remember every single word. There was moments on that album that I did enjoy, but again, there's also songs that I probably listened to once or twice and I've just never had the urge to go back to. Literally, I feel like once you've peaked in a certain Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard, that isn't that long of a... It's in it, like... I was going to say that's not that long, but in it, like, did you know there's a... Yeah. I know that is a long title, I just can't remember. It just always slips my mind. Forgettable album, a forgettable one. I'm sorry to Yolana, I love you, but... What I was going to say was, I feel like once they've hit gold with like a specific type of genre and music, I think that's when they should push the boat out, because they've reached a peak in that, and then they should try experimenting in new things and try and recreate that same level of success that they've had with something new, a new sound, something to keep us engaged. Because once you've reached the top and you've achieved the top of something, everything else, if you keep going for that sound, it's just going to fall short. So just try something new. Try something new. Reinvent yourself. For me, one of my favourite albums by her was Ultraviolence. Like, it had more of a rocky sound compared to the other albums. And I would love for her to try and experiment into... No, it's fine, honestly, it's fine. I'm not that bothered about the story. But this is me. I'm just a yapper. But yeah, I feel like Ultraviolence had more of a rocky sound to it, and I would love for her to try and go back down that route, but do it a little bit, because I know a lot of people don't really like Ultraviolence as an album. It's not one of the favourites. It's one of my favourites, but I would love for her to try and do it again and perfect it, because some of the songs on that album are so good. So good. So good. And there's just this potential, there's untapped potential in that sound for her, and she can unlock it. She just needs to put the effort in to do so.
Which states the collision between
Right, I'll just
two resonating
go through this cutscene.
might cause a second resonance awakening.
Shades of Cool, honestly, that was the song I was thinking of when I was saying it. I was like, Shades of Cool is so good. So good. It's the guitar riff. I love that part of that song. It just hits for me, especially with the music video on when she's swimming. There's just something about that whole scene. It's like, this is just... It's got like this next level of like... iconicness, I guess. It's really cool. A destined fight between Jinshi and the Sentinel?
Yes. That fight has to happen to trigger a second resonance awakening for Jinshi. so she may exert even stronger resonance abilities, ones that allow her to restore the flow of time.
Did the core? I didn't even read what I was
were
saying.
made to collide with the Sentinel's frequencies, but they were no match. All the machines turned to dust.
Without exception?
One chronosorter briefly showed the power to restore time before breaking apart.
And was her name
This
Tribby?
proved that a second awakening can indeed improve resonance ability.
Really? Oh my god, she's
The
full of
research
scratches.
log mentioned that all chronosorters were working in an overdrive mode. It's similar to how human resonators experience overclocking, they wrote.
Right, you all keep mentioning this overclocking thing. What is overclocking? What does it mean? Isn't it something to do with computers? Aren't we human? Like, are we cyborgs? You're confusing me.
Overclocking happens when a resonator overexerts their ability. And this researcher who wrote this suggests that it might be the key to triggering a second awakening.
You're joking. This could be the sign of the second coming. Jesus coming back and setting the world ablaze. It doesn't sound like a good thing.
No, it's not. Exhausting oneself will only result in destruction. In addition, I noticed another detail in these records. The chronosorters required manual control, while the sentinel Jue appeared to be under someone else's command. In the only incident of success, just as the chronosorter was about to break down, that peculiar visitor gave an order to the sentinel.
You're joking.
And the sentinel successfully transferred some kind of energy to the chronosorter thanks to that order.
I agree. Yang sat her down and taught her how to speak. She was like, if you want to talk like a main character within the WoW universe, you have to speak in a way where people can't hear what you are saying. Do you understand, Changli? Energy transmission?
Rover, do you have an idea?
I always have an idea. My idea is whatever the waypoint tells me. What are these bells? I really want to hit him. I hit it, but it didn't do anything. Thought it was going to trigger something.
Jinchi.
I heard a howl then, and I don't know if it was the game or real life. I was like, because we currently have 3 dogs living here, and I'm like, was that one of the dogs? Was that the third dog? Because it's just here temporarily, and I'm like, I don't know if that howls or not. It growls at me every time it sees me. It hates me. Oh my god, what is that? She's got like some kind of skin disease. The collectibles, you can trade them in for asteroids. How do I get them though? Do I just hit them or do I have to cut them down? Do I need someone with range?
You.
You can shoot them. Wait, there's that little thing that
Rover
shoots. I noticed it
the
the other day.
temporal disruption can't hurt her.
Exactly. I'm not like yous.
But, Changli, you're...
Shh. She was like,
I
Mama.
gave my word to be your pawn, and I intend to keep it. As your teacher and courtier, it is only right for me to do so. And let's not forget, without me playing the Wayfinder for Rover, we wouldn't even have her here.
I think I've got it, yeah.
Rover has a strong connection to this place. You need her help to resolve Mount Firmament's crisis.
Rover has a strong connection with everything. Every single thing and every person she's ever met.
I already owe Rover a lot.
Well, you can owe me even more. I won't say no to more money, darling. I'm here to find out about my past. I need to know who I am. Why I decided to get my hair cut in a bob
Firmament,
with a low
Rover
ponytail.
mentioned a strange dream she had. It may have been a flashback of her lost memories. Rover, Jue, and Mount Firmament. There must be some kind of crucial connection between the three. Rover also has her own reasons for being here.
Changli, I've just said why I'm here. Like,
I see.
she knows.
Rover, I will do everything I can to rescue the Sentinel as soon as possible. And we can finally talk to it in person. It will surely have the
I'll
answers
equip
you
it
want.
in a minute. I'll equip it and shoot it down.
Let's cut to the chase.
I was like, I don't have a gun.
What did you find in Truthseeker's past, Jinchi?
Yeah, tell us. Spill. I need to know the details.
According to the Court of Savante's records, the Sentinel was already injured upon its arrival at Mount Firmament.
Oh yeah, I know. I just forgot about it. I used it the other day for the first time and I was like, what is this?
As time passed and its condition worsened, the flow of time became unstable here.
Because I was just saying
causing
before,
temporal
like...
disruptions that could potentially threaten Jinzhou.
I was saying before, because I was like, use your ranged attack, and I was like, I don't have a gun. Completely forgetting about that entire thing in my inventory until you mentioned it. Because it just appeared. I didn't actually... I've never actually used it for anything. Apart from shooting a door in a building, like, why can't I get in? Why is it not unlocked?
Their records indicate a solution. To reverse the rapid aging effect from temporal disruptions,
Hopefully she comes on a rerun soon.
collide with the Sentinel's resonance power during combat.
Also with the
triggering
textures.
my second resonance awakening. That will enhance my power beyond its limits.
Let's say you can.
Some of the textures on her, they're not looking good. They're not looking good at all.
Do you understand what is at stake for yourself?
Is she shaking like a leaf? Look at the state of that.
I understand.
And I know it's not the game or the developers or anything, it's my computer.
With Jue, but I never took the time to truly get to know it. I've been blind to its suffering for so long.
She's been suffering in silence? Without realizing.
Sentinel Jue has been guiding us since the city's founding with its wise words and well-crafted decisions.
Dope, because I've been seeing stuff about that game and I'm like, my computer won't run that.
The disruptions we face are just a side effect
Not at all.
of its efforts to protect local people. Without the Sentinel blocking out tacit discords through its time manipulation power, Jinzhou would be a barren wasteland today.
You have to tell me how the game is, if you've ever played it.
What do you plan to do, Jinchi? If the Sentinel's condition is indeed incurable, nobody knows how far the temporal disruptions will continue to spread.
Really?
Today it's Mount Firmament, but tomorrow it could be all of Jinzhou.
Changli, don't be talking like that. You just saying those words is speaking out into the universe.
I will. If it truly comes down to that, I'll fulfill Jue's prophecy myself.
Jinji.
It's the only way to save Mount Firmament, protect Jinzhou, and help the Sentinel.
She's a hero.
Have you thought about the consequences, Jinchi? Trying to trigger a second awakening by fighting the Sentinel, it could make you overclock at any moment.
Exactly. That's why I'm here. I'm the main character, not you.
Both know what that means. You could lose your mind forever, or even disintegrate into dust. You don't want to end up like those chronosorters, shredded under immense pressure.
You don't want to be like Chapel Roan, and the pressure she feels.
On top of that, do you honestly believe you can fight in your current condition? I can see right through your facade, Jinchi.
I'm warm today, you know, warm. I'll reply
point.
in a second as well. I'm just trying to get through this cutscene, otherwise.
You
know what I'm like. You know what I'm like.
I learned from the best. When have you ever backed down from risking your life for what you believe in?
Well, clearly she's backed down when she knows it'd be too much because she's still alive.
Oh? I don't remember ever teaching you that.
She learnt through actions, I guess. She's a visual learner.
We all
Could have taught her how
die
to use Machara
eventually,
though.
but we need to stay alive as long as we can to achieve more. Jinshi, you must live and inherit the Sentinel's power. Then you can save and protect these people for years to come.
Changli,
Changli is so pretty.
Jinshi, I don't intend
So
to stop
pretty.
you.
I
I
hate
know you've made up
these.
your mind.
I hate that, but other than
That's why I
that,
brought Rover here.
she's so pretty. They look like those gold hoop
You may
earrings
have
that people
already
used to wear in
guessed it.
2016 that
Rover
used to
is
say
indeed
like
the hero who
random
fought
words in
by our
them.
Sentinel's side during Jinzhou's early days. She's also the mysterious visitor spoken of in tales about Mount Firmament. All evidence we've gathered points to this being true.
She's good, she really is.
If anyone can help us with the
Do you remember what I
situation at
mean?
Mount Firmament,
Pink Lady
it
Gaga had
must be
some.
Rover.
I'm sure it said Ratchet or something like that. It's like, you couldn't wear those today. Sorry, Gaga, you could not. Cancelled. Cancelled. I don't remember anything, but I can fight. That's all I do. I just swing my sword and hope for the best.
thank you, my teacher. Jingshi will keep your words in mind.
Lastly, we still don't know for sure how the Fraxidus is keeping our Sentinel trapped. This will determine if you can actually meet it face to face.
I'm sure we can. Maybe the Fraxidus are just really strong. Like, why does there have to be a deep meaning? She's like, don't be so stupid.
Yes. It could be any of these scenarios. Lady Xingyi is already on the case. We should get an answer soon. The cipher key should be inside the stone chamber, behind its entrance gate. There is one more flare stone to work out. Let's get moving.
Let's destroy them. Although your boyfriend said he has no issues playing it on his computer, you just want to see how hot it gets. Honestly, I feel like my computer would just blow up. I feel like I'd just load the game would open, I'd enter create. What do they call the characters in that? They're not Sims, so like, I always go to call them Sims, like create a sim. I'm just gonna call them Sims for now, but if I enter create a sim, computer, it would just blow up. I wouldn't have a house. I would not have a house left. Wait, I was supposed to get that bell? I almost forgot. Take me back to that bell right now. Zoys. I mean, that makes sense. I've been wanting to call them Sims so bad. I'm like, The Sims. Right, which one was it? Was it the hover droid shooter? How do I even use this? I can't even remember. See, we got it. It's so much easier because I've been playing it with controller, because if I'm just playing it at, like, just to get like pulls and stuff, I'll just be playing it through my TV with a controller, and honestly it's so hard. It's so hard to even attempt this game. So difficult. The combat style is just not fun. Right, so we've got to go. I want to go up here. I want to see what's going on. Nothing's going on up here. The mind of a mastermind. You know it. I was saying something, but I've completely forgot. It's just completely left my mind.
Look, our last target. On those floating floor tiles. We need a way to restore them.
Oh, I was saying, yeah, it'd explode. And then, I want to try it out, but I just need to... I need people to form a few more opinions about the game first, because I've seen gameplay and some of it's been good. Like some of it that I've seen on TikTok, but I don't know if that was...
We may need to follow a specific order.
The gameplay itself, or if that was just the creator who was playing it, like their reactions that made it seem entertaining. Would it go off distance? Like, Just trying to think which one's the furthest away. Like, would we start off with the closest? I'm gonna try that, see if that works. Oh my god, am I smart or what? Oh.
It worked.
Mind of a mastermind. Mind of a mastermind.
The court of Savante set many traps here. They must have worked hard to protect Mianlong Chamber.
But yeah, I don't know if it's because some of the other gameplay clips that I've seen, I felt like the game seems quite.
She's an icon. She's a legend, and she is the moment.
Quite.
Now come on now.
Lifeless in a way. So I've been like, always, is this game gonna be like good? Is it gonna be a Sims killer? But if they do get it right, I completely agree. If they get the game right. Oh wait, I want to get that chest first. If they get it right, Sims isn't going to be the top one anymore, and Sims needs some competition. Like, even though, like, if you look at, like, Overwatch, for example, that game's not where it needs to be yet. Really? You could have jumped that. You could have jumped that. I'm sorry. Overwatch isn't in the place that it's in yet, but just Marvel Rivals coming out has made them... It is more fun to play, I would say, especially if you play Juno. So I'm like, bring on the competition if it's going to make things better. I'm all for it, darling.
Cherish every game.
Oh, yeah, I saw that about Ruame and Laucha. I didn't know they was giving Laucha out, though. Now I'm a bit indecisive on who to pick because obviously I use them both. I'm going to look at the Ride-alongs and decide which one to pick because I think they're both at E0, so I might as well go for one of them. Whoever's best, whoever's the one who's like going to do the most, get the most benefit out. I feel like Ruame is better, but apparently Laucha's going to work... Really? Laucha's going to work really well with some of the new heroes that are coming out.
It's a trap. Watch out.
Is it? Right, so I'm going to trust your opinion and that's who I'm going to go for. It sounded like she just said bollocks, I'm not going to lie. What are we even fighting? What is that?
Embrace the change. Shine, take form.
Does she not have... I'm like pressing a Q, but it's not doing anything.
Forgive me.
Together we vanish.
I didn't realise that I could play as other characters, so I was just there locking in, getting her health all the way down. What the hell is that? It's like a sword, like an ice sword. Right, you can miss me with that bullshit, mate. I said you could have missed me, you didn't have to hit me with it. HSR break. I think I might have a HSR break, you know. I'm not sure though, because I say that, but I'll end up streaming it, so I'm like, can I really commit to it?
One more time.
But I think I'm going to wait before I stream it this time because I felt like last time streams were a bit quieter whilst I was streaming it, and I assume that's because people who watch me and play Honkai Star Rail haven't managed to play through it themselves, so either they're going to want to watch it through me first.
Bad timing. The hour is upon us.
Together we fight. The hour of hope. Shine, oh stars. Heed my calling.
But I'm not that excited for the story. I'm really not. Like, I'm not excited to know what's happening next. I feel like they fumbled the bag a little bit, not showing any kind of update on the whole March 7th situation. I think if they added a little bit about that to just to the last update, I would have been like, oh my god, I need to find out what's going on. And that's the part I'm interested in, the March 7th bit. I'm not interested. I don't give a shit what happens to those bitches on Amphorius. Like, honestly, I don't care about any of them. Well, apart from like Tribby, I've kind of developed like a little bit of a soft spot for Tribby. But other than her, I don't care what goes on. I do like Casteris as well, but not enough to care. But I want to know what's going on with March 7th, the cunt. Couldn't give a, you literally don't give a rat's ass about Hagteris on Hagleo.
Good. Let's head
Honestly,
back to the entrance.
I don't blame you for feeling that way.
Access the cipher key now.
I think for me, I think I only like Casteris because she's the best of a bad bunch of characters. I like Maidi too, so I like Maidi and I like Tribby. Finon, I've kind of, he's fell off a little bit for me. Aglaya, girl's a lazy bitch. She's a lazy bitch, and there's just something off about her. Are we going to the top floor or just the middle? I'm guessing we're probably going to the top. I think the thing is with Amphorius, a lot of the characters, the main characters within the story, haven't got likable qualities. And I think that's why they've gone wrong with it, in my opinion.
This should suffice for a while.
All I'm saying is,
Against the wind.
not to like jump onto like current internet slang, but
Something you need.
they need to reheat Bellabog's nachos. That's all I'm saying about the matter. That's all I'm saying about it. They need to reheat Bellabog's nachos. I feel like when I'm thinking about playing through Bellabog, I feel like the cutscenes weren't as long. I feel like the ones that they had as well were engaging. I was invested in the story on Bellabog. I wanted to know what was going to happen next. And the same thing happened with me with Penacony as well, but it didn't happen straight away. It took it had to marinate a little bit. But Bellabog had me from the beginning. And I don't know what they are doing different from Bellabog compared to Amphorius, but I swear it's something to do with the length of the cutscenes and the amount of irrelevant information they're just throwing onto us. There's not enough gameplay and there's too much listening to them talk about things that we've never even heard them talk about before, and it's like, I don't even know what they're talking about. When have they spoke about this specific like thing before? But then they're just saying the word like I'm supposed to know what it means. I don't know. There's just issues with it for me. Why is this lit up like this? It seems special. The story was good and the characters were likable. Like, I'd say the least likable character on Bellabog was... what's she called? Seela. She was the lead... If you don't include, like, the random sprogs that were on the world, like... what's she called? Hook. And if you look past the voice that Clara had, Seela was probably the least likable main character, and even she wasn't unlikable. Like, I didn't hate it when she was on the seat, like when she was part of the story. I just think there was something about her that made her a little bit less likable than the rest. Yeah, I saw that. I wonder if there's any update about them being buffed as well, because apparently Seela really needs a buff. From what I've seen, people are saying that she's just not even worth investing into. But I might go for Fushuan if I've got the Stellar Jades and stuff.
Rover, take good care.
Because I feel like she'd just fit in. I've got Tribby, I've got March 7th, I've got Mose, Fushuan. I have a lot of the well, pretty much all of them you get for free anyway. But yeah, I like my follow-up characters, so it'd be good to try and have a follow-up team going on. Silverwolf, Blade, Kafka, and Jingliu are getting buffs. So Sealer isn't. Silverwolf I kind of get as well because she
Please
seems.
Don't forget, I am your wayfinder.
Her gimmick
I journeyed with you into
doesn't
the
really.
mountains to ensure you meet up with Jinshi.
There's not really much point of it anymore, especially
From
since
this
like
point onward,
Fugue and
I will
stuff
be
like
counting
that.
on you both to go and
I
confront
don't
the
know, so
Sentinel.
I don't
This
really
is
know
all I
anything
can
about
do
Blade
for
though.
you.
Nothing.
I'm here to guide, not intervene. The path is yours to choose.
Can she still? People talk about her like she's literally the most dog
Not
hero
to
in the
mention,
game.
the Fraxidus has been pestering us non-stop.
Clearly, they're just being dramatic.
You'll need someone to keep them at bay.
The Fraxidus are here for me. It's probably because she's not a multi-hit, AoE
Yes,
like damage
they've
dealer, and I
been
think people are probably
constantly
being
watching
dramatic because of that.
Interested in your every move. They can never seem to take their eyes off of you.
Can she? I need to look into it a little bit more. But I still think I'm going to go for Fushuan first, though. Just because my March 7th, I put in the work to build in her.
Me.
My March 7th is good. I don't
As
care
for
what anyone
myself,
says. And it'd be good to get more out of that character, because I like using her.
Location to make my contributions from.
Her enhanced attack is so good.
Oh, speak of the devils.
Are they here? Have we got to do more fighting? Because everyone's so high level compared to us. For your QQ, is she good with QQ as well?
How rude. This is not how we greet people here. Allow me to demonstrate
Okay,
the
she's
proper etiquette.
not her serving with that big sword. Why are we just off? Why did we just take off on that lift? Ah, okay. Wait, am I thinking of the same person? Let me just do a search. Let me just do a quick search.
Changli.
Those artificers are nothing to worry about.
Oh,
Don't worry.
Fushuan.
Changli
Right,
has
one
her
sec.
plans.
I'm getting Fushuan mixed up with someone else
I don't
here.
believe we will run into more ambushes on the way.
I'm thinking of Fei Xiao. Fei Xiao? Fei Xiao? Is that how you say it? I was thinking of Fei Xiao. So I was like, oh, I really want to get Fei Xiao because of March 7th, which I bet you was listening to me thinking, what the hell is he talking about? What is he talking about? Because the second you said Mono Quantum, I was like, she's wind, right? So that makes sense. Fushuan, forgettable character for me. Honestly, I forget she exists. She's too strong. I've heard she's really good though. She's good sustain. I've heard Aventurine's coming back though. I really want to get Aventurine because apparently he's really good as well. I need a shielder. I need someone who's not just solely a healer to work with. But the thing is, I've got Tribbit and I don't have the effort, the energy to even try and build her. I'm like, I need to put some work into getting her up.
Don't worry.
Get the fuck out of there, bitch. Why are you just standing there letting them slap you? Oh my god.
Life isn't everything.
I could put Tribbit with Hagleia. That's good to know because Hagleia's probably one of my stronger characters on my team. out of who I've got right now. So anyone that makes her work, the better. I just don't have Sunday, and I'm gutted that I never pulled for Sunday. But I didn't like Sunday as a character, so I didn't want him. Right. Let's just revive her because we might as well. I didn't mean to do that. I forget that she can't attack, she has to be up close. Yeah, hopefully. Because Robin had one not too long ago, so I can imagine them having one around similar time. I need to get health back on Rover.
I can use some
Oh my god, does she not want to get hit, please?
Roll for me. Let me be your blade. Don't worry.
One second, I decided to fight this stupid bear thing, even though I'm really underleveled for it. So I'm just trying not to die. Oh my god, Rover! Honestly, Rover, man, she's getting carried by Yang Yang. She needs to sort. She needs to get her shit together. Honestly. But yeah, Tribby and Aglaya, I've heard that's really good, and I've also heard that if you can get Tribby to E1, she starts doing true damage as well. Honestly though, Rover needs to sort it out. How's she being outperformed by a 4-star? This is why I switched her. The only reason she's currently on my team is because I could ascend her, and I've not been able to ascend Phoebe.
Against the wind.
Is that a beacon over there? Because I'm going to go to that. She needs to sort it out.
Against the wind.
Phoebe, Casteris's banner is up next, and with her, we get a triple rerun of Fugue. I can't say his name. How do I say his name? Jaichu? I'm going to call him JQ. That's going to be his name from now on. Spectra, let me check.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
Let me be there for everyone.
How do I change?
As we head toward our shared future.
Yeah, Spectro's the first one, isn't it?
Behind.
So I've got Spectro. I've just been playing with Havoc because I unlocked a second, so I just assumed she was better. But I don't have Phoebe on currently, so she can just stay a Spectro.
Let's reach farther destinations.
Let me be there for
Even though
everyone.
she's not quite outperforming.
As we head toward our shared future.
She's actually got higher damage at the moment. But when I switched them around, when I switched to Yang Yang had higher damage, but it's not quite the case.
Farther destination. Today will be a fine day.
Even her damage has gone up, and it weren't that high before.
Hopefully, today will be a fine day.
Let me be there
I'm
for everyone.
I'm switching thingy.
As we head.
Today will be a.
I'm putting Phoebe back on the team.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
Jiao Cho.
Today will be a fine day.
That is not how you go and you do your team.
I'll
Jiao.
take care of it.
Jiao Cho. Honestly, I try to say the names correctly, but it's like I've said a million times. The letter Q isn't utilized enough in the English language. So when you see words that have the letter Q in, especially when they're not followed by where the U's not straight after the Q, it's really hard to figure out how it's supposed to be said. It's like words that begin with X. But names that begin with X always throw me off. Because we don't use them enough. We don't do it. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Transform into Clang Bang and fill up missing ice cubes to complete the challenge. Okay. Observe the pattern. And sit in the right spot as Clang Bang face the... What does that even mean? What pattern? Oh, have I got to recreate it on the other side? Is that right? I don't know. Or do I mirror the other side? Or am I mirroring this side? I must be mirroring this side and breaking them. Okay, how do I even break that? I don't even know what I'm doing. Look at which half is missing one cube. So it's this one. I just can't figure out how to break it. I also have to position myself in the correct. Okay. Oh, so am I filling... Right, okay, I've got you. I didn't even know there was a yellow line on the front. That's what threw me off. So I was like, am I breaking it? Because it was like
for a while.
It had attack, so I was like, have I got to break it instead? And they're just ground pounding, as they call it in Mario Party. Ground pound. On an ice cube that was doing absolutely nothing. I also just need to clarify, when I say things like nothing, that's not me actually being like serious. I don't say it like that. I'm just mocking the people that do. Because for some reason people say anything and everything in the UK. I don't know why. And it's just a habit of mine. I like doing it.
Speeding up.
Not Yang saying speeding up and then running slow still. Oh my god, what the hell is going on up here? I didn't realise it was enemy town. I was about to just pay him all a visit.
It's Madam Magistrate. She's back.
I'm back. Why are you running away?
I must go tell Lady Xinyi.
Not if I can tell her first. Oh my god, he's fast. Last one there's rotten egg.
Speeding up.
I didn't know I could do that. A marathon, they should call it a tracer-thon. She's banging Tracer. Disgusting. Disgusting. Cheeky.
The Mianlung chamber is open now. You can proceed inside.
Oh, let's see what's in the chamber. Is there any prizes? Anything
Before
good?
you go, there's
Got
something
asteroids.
important I need to tell you.
What is it? About how the Fraxidus imprisoned your sentinel? She just says
Changli
it
was
so
right.
nonchalantly. She's like,
They used the Court of Cervantes' research to trap our sentinel in its resting chamber.
Jesus, how did they do that? My brain can't comprehend it. I'm
They
gonna need you
used
to
the
explain.
Chronosorters. Our captured artificer revealed that the Fraccidus sent a death squad to invade Mount Firmament. They had a twofold plan.
I'm not being funny, they didn't give me the vibe that they did plan anything.
To place the Chronosorter in the Mianlun chamber while it was still operational. And second, to lure the Sentinel back to Mount Firmament. Although their death squad was no match for the Sentinel, by forcing its hand, the powerful resonance ability of the Sentinel would clash with the energy of the Chronosorter. This would ultimately cause harm to itself.
How could some Chronosorters trap the Sentinel? This doesn't make sense. My head hurts just thinking about it.
What if the Fraccidus modified those Chronosorters? A whole bunch of them, pushed to their limits, all working together to deliver one massive blow. But not
I love how
even
there's
that
always this one
was
person who
enough to
knows every
take down
detail,
the
but then they're
Sentinel.
like, good luck while I stay here and do nothing. Literally.
After the first hit, they set up modified flare crests in the Mianlun chamber to form a special force field along with those Chronosorters.
Like, I'm not being funny, but they could just literally turn around and say, right, I've got all this information. I'm going to tell you the ins and outs so you fully understand what the fuck is going on and what you're risking your lives for. But I'm going to be upfront and honest. I'm not going. I just can't. I don't have it in me. I'm an old woman. All I want to do here is chill and have a bath. And that's it. Like, they tell you afterwards, it's like, oh, they're probably not going to live anyway, so the fact that they're not going to come back means it's not going to matter that I didn't go through this long-winded explanation of what's what. She's wounded, we've come back. She's absolutely gutted.
It prevented the Sentinel from replenishing energy.
It's giving Haglaya
and
vibes.
Eventually restricted its movement and perception.
So, we must free the Sentinel from that force field first.
Yes.
It would be a task more complicated than it sounds. The people of Hongzhen have lived with the Sentinel for generations. We can usually tell if it's in good shape or not. But now, the Fraccidus want to capture the Sentinel. They won't just stop at Mount Firmament. Madam Magistrate, I'm sure you didn't come here just for the Sentinel.
Honestly, Haglaya's the ultimate version of all
Please
these.
tell us what you know,
She
Madam
takes
Magistrate.
the lazy traits of all of them, and she's the embodiment of every single one of these characters.
Yes.
Because
I will
she's
tell you
worse.
everything.
I'll tell you now. She's worse because these ones are just like, say, she's old, for example, so she's got a reason not to go. But Haglaya doesn't have a reason. She's a demigod, so she's supposed to be stronger than the people who she's sending. And then while she's got them all running around doing that, she's having one of her yellow piss baths and just chilling with a glass of wine. She's not a good person. She's not. She isn't. I don't trust her.
So the Sentinel is actually injured. And it's been getting worse. The Fraccidus attacked while it hasn't healed yet. Their plans are devious as
Just a little
always.
piss bath. She's soaking it all up, just
Madam
getting
Magistrate, you've
The worst
already
thing
laid
is
out
she's the
this
type
plan
to
so
turn around
far.
and say, I'm having a bath because my joints are hurting.
It's always a
And this is the only thing that
challenge to
relieves it's like
decipher the
joints are hurting. From
Sentinel's
what?
intentions.
You've not left the house
There
in
were
2
many
weeks.
theories about it in
2
City
years.
Hall at the time. I couldn't fathom why it went through
she's a
such
guilt
great
tripper.
lengths
A
to
guilt tripper.
retrieve you from Mount Firmament and raise you within our walls. But now that I reflect on it, perhaps the Sentinel saw in you the potential to one day restore the temporal program and ensure the survival of Jinzhou's inhabitants.
I kind of get why this old woman didn't want to tell us this before, because
I just
it
never
is a long
thought
story.
you'd be willing to follow through with that prophecy.
Well, did you ask her? If you asked her, you might have known that she would be willing.
It was here on this very mountain that I first encountered the Sentinel. Back then, I was too young to remember anything. Even the image of Mount Firmament has slipped from my mind. But this time, as soon as I stood at the base of Mount Firmament, I felt a wave of recognition wash over me. Memories long buried resurfaced with sudden clarity. Lady Xingyi, I was born with my life, my everything connected to our Sentinel.
She's like, this is my fate. I've got to do what I was put here
But
for.
my duty as its appointed resonator is not the only reason for my decision. I'm following the heart of my younger self before I became Jinshi. The girl who used to laugh with pure joy as she felt the snow from Mount Firmament on her face. I'm a seed
She lost herself.
born on Mount Firmament,
This is what adulthood does
carried
to
by
you.
the wind to every corner of Jinzhou. But now, I've returned to my place of origin. It's time for me to take root and grow into something greater.
I believe in you, Jinji. Our hero. I believe in you. Is this woman like her mother or something? Because she's
what choices you make,
very grey.
please remember, the people of Hongzhen will always have your back.
Okay. Is that
Mount
supposed to,
Firmament has
is that
been
supposed to make you feel
stagnant for
better?
eternity. Perhaps a sudden crack of lightning is what we need to break through the fog of uncertainty.
You don't think
It's
so?
lingered over us for far too long.
I'm just looking at her and thinking she's very grey. So is she. Maybe they're related. But then again, pretty much every
Once you
single
pass through
person in this
Hongzhen,
building is about
Keep your
70
eyes
years
open
old.
for a cave on the northern cliff. That will lead you to a shortcut towards Mianlun Chamber.
Is it this?
Play.
I'm not listening to her, I'm getting going. I don't even know how long this section's gonna be. One sec, let me just have a look. Let me just have a look at my OBS, see how long. Right, so I think I'm gonna save it for now. And we'll get back to it tomorrow. Because for the first time in forever, I'm able to stream on a Monday. Because yeah, I need to, I'm getting a bit tired. I'm a bit tired. I went out last night, didn't I? I've had 5 hours sleep. I'm constantly fighting a yawn. Oh. So yes, I'm going to get going, Grey. And anyone else is here, I'm going to get going. But I will see you tomorrow if yous are busy, not busy, and you want to come along and see and talk to me. Do you know what I mean? But yes, goodbye, farewell. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Grey. Thank you, everyone else. I don't know who's here. Just Kay and Grey. But yeah. Oh my god, I didn't realise I was this washed out. Is that one? But yeah. Goodbye and farewell. And I will see you all next time. Ta-da. Have the best day, by the way. I thought, honestly, when she started singing, then I thought, what the hell is that? That scared me. That scared me. She needs to put them vocals